Yo guys, this is SoccerKalitzStyle. As you know, the show that brings you all the latest in football and football-related news. And today we have the big day. Today is the big game. It's the final. We have England versus Italy. The big game that everyone has been waiting for. The cause of England fans is bring it home, bring it home. Some other fans say that it should go back to Rome. So I'm not sure if this is going to be England's day where England is actually going to win something for the English team. But just around my screen, they just the thing just went, which shows that with what is actually transpiring tonight. So in goal we have Jordan Pickford, Harry Maguire, John Stones, and all of those guys are in the back in the starting lineup. We also have Mr. Harry Maguire. We also have in front Kieran Trippier. He's also the one that should be looked at tonight because this is going to be one of those games where you have a lot of people that is going to be wanting the England team not to succeed, which I am definitely not one of those because I'm a big fan of the England team and also a big fan of the England supporters because all of us, as we know, that it is England who has to bring it home, and the pressure is definitely on England tonight to perform. So tell me, who is your money on tonight? Who do you want to win this game? Who is your favorite team, and who do you think that really deserves their chance to shine? Is it time for Italy to go back to their glory days? Is it time for the England team to win their maiden trophy? I'm not so sure, guys. Tonight I also have me joining with me. I have Ashlen De Kock, who's on his way. I also have Mr. Roddi Wegner with me tonight, and I also have with me Mr. Ruan Malcolm Ferris if he's going to join us later on. But we also have a very special guest tonight who's joining us for the first time. His name is Mr. Mark Fredericks. I will be introducing all the guests later on in the show. We're just busy with the warm-up now as the team of the England is warming up to take on the team of the Italians. This has been a great tournament, especially for England. England fans has been on a high. They've been dreaming of bringing this trophy home. And is this actually the chance to bring this trophy home? Are the England team going to perform to their full capacity, or are they going to fail to deliver? Which I really think the England team shouldn't do because there's a lot riding on this game. And this is going to be a great game, guys. So buckle up. Make sure you have your popcorn. Make sure you have your drinks with you to watch this watch-along with us, as it's going to be an enticing affair. This England team is really a team to beat. They look like the team who really wants to take it all the way. But in front of them stands a really determined Italian team. And this Italian team is the team who's been playing football. Football is not coming home as England said it should, because Insigne and all these guys, they started to link up very nicely. Immobile started to link up very nicely. Locatelli is also looking like a guy who's going to be a great prospect in this game. But so is the likes of Mason Mount, Declan Rice, Kieran Trippier, Saka, Bukayo Saka, our boy. He's not in the starting lineup, but he's definitely going to feature in this game. Jack Grealish is going to come up. He's going to try to pull some strings. So this is definitely going to be a great fight. I hope that the English team really knows what they're doing, and I hope that the English team really sets up in terms of this final. Very attacking, because I don't want to watch a boring final. I hate commentating on a boring final. The lineups is in the goal we have Donnarumma, we have number 2 Di Lorenzo, number 3 Giorgio Cellini, number 6 Marco Verratti, number 8 Jorginho, number 10 we have Barella, we have Jorginho. Chisa is also there, the guy that scored the great goal. We have Mr. Immobile, and we have Insigne. At the back line we have Emerson for the Italians. So really, guys, this is going to be one of those hot games. Be seated, watch, do the watch along with us. Leave your comments in the comment section if you are joining us. Let us know where you're joining us from. England lineup: Jordan Pickford, number 2 Kyle Walker, Luke Shaw on the left hand side. Declan Rice is going to cover for them with Matt Phillips, the guy from Leicester. We have Kieran Trippier, Harry Maguire, Walker, Stones, Mount, Kane, and Sterling in the attack for England. Listen, guys, Mount, Sterling, and England in the attack. This is really a surprise, because we know that Saka has been the one who's been controlling the proceedings for the English team on the right hand side. So for me, this is really a surprising move from Gareth Southgate. to bring on Mason Mount. Do you think that Mason Mount deserves his spot in the starting lineup? Do you think that Mason Mount is a better player than Jack Grealish or Bukayo Saka? Do you really think that Mason Mount deserves the start? Yeah, he has been brilliant for Chelsea. In this coming season, he has been brilliant this season. He won the Champions League with Chelsea. But do you think Mason Mount really deserves that start? So the current star people, I'm not sure that Mason Mount deserves that start because he didn't play in this whole tournament, and Bukayo Saka and Jack Grealish has been the guys who's been doing the business. So as you can see, it's a tight affair because as the Azuri are warming up, you can really see that Marco Verratti and team, they look determined, guys. They really look determined to take this thing. So please leave your comment in the comment section if you are joining us from what link you are joining us from, which side of the world you are joining us from. So the SoccerKalitzStyle member who's joining us, please leave your comment in the comment section so we can read the comments and also be happening. So this is one of those games, guys, where it's really gonna be a big one. It's really gonna be a big one. I'm just waiting for our guest to join us, Mr. Mark Fredericks, if he's gonna join us tonight, and then Mr. Ashlen De Kock, and then we also have Mr. Roddi Wegner, who will be tuning in later on to do this watch along with me. So I hope you are tuned in, and I hope you have your popcorn with you because this is going to be a cracker. I just want to quickly speak on last night's final, where we had Italy versus, well, where we had Brazil versus Argentina. It was a great final for them because this was Messi's maiden turn. Messi actually got to a final and he actually got to win a major trophy. So that is a major cog in the army of Messi. For the Messi fans, this is really a big moment for him because that's the only thing that people has always been rating Lionel Messi on, in terms of they've always said Lionel Messi can't win major tournaments. Lionel Messi is this, Lionel Messi is that. But he showed us last night again that he's the maestro. He probably got play of the tournament because he had 4 goals and 5 assists in that whole tournament. Neymar did his business. Neymar was crying last night. But the real star of that show for me was Mr. Emi Martinez, the Arsenal goalkeeper that got to Aston Villa, which for me is really disappointing because now we can actually see what Emi Martinez is all about. Messi hugging the guy up, saying he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world currently right now. And I seem to echo that fact because Emi Martinez really kept him in that game. Emi Martinez really showed them that he can be a keeper of caliber, and Arsenal just let him go like that. So that for me is a really disappointing fact. But yeah, so be it. Messi actually got his major tournament and he got his major trophy. So what can we say further? There's nothing that we actually can say further than to praise Messi for what he's done. And I'm just gonna leave you with some live commentary quickly. As I quickly gonna finish some stuff off.
And kill the depth so that they don't have space behind. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they go about it. But for me, it's very difficult to play in front of the English defense because of Declan Rice and
we're waiting for our other guests to arrive. I'm going to leave you with the live commentary
just to give you an indication of what the threat looks like from this particular team. But what we do notice, especially when they go into attacking mode, Dylan, it's the numbers that they get forward. So if the first shot is blocked or saved, if it's off target, there's someone else who's running to a space, dragging players out of position. This is what the Italians do so well.
Yeah, it's well known that the Italians are very, very structured at the back. So the back 5 is important. That gives the forward 6 that momentum to go and attack. As you can see, they get numbers in and around the box. There's 3 in the penalty area. There's 3 outside the penalty area. So they're going to be able to attack England. Like I say, in between those lines, to create space, to create openings. And when they get into these areas, as they are now, look again, they'll attack the opponents and they'll go quality.
What do you think about the football? Look!
Arsenal scored a goal and who said no points? Wolves is a very swag team and is so swag.
Okay, thank you, Tyler, for that special commentary that you left with us. That's my boy. As you heard there, he said Wolves is a very, very swak team. They are also joining the final tonight with me. I have my boy here with me, Karen. Karen, please tell them who do you think is going to win this final between England and Italy? Remember in England team, there's Sterling and Mason Mount and also Luke Shaw. Tell them who do you think is going to win?
England.
Why do you think England is going to win?
Because they practice a lot, I think.
Do you think that Harry Kane is going to score?
Yes, because he's good at soccer.
And Sterling?
Sterling.
The one that plays for Manchester City?
Yes, they did. And Kane did go to Tottenham.
They can go to Tottenham, but Kane is still at Tottenham.
No, not anymore. Not still now.
Okay, thank you very much, Karen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tyler. Who do you think is going to win, England or Italy? Italy. Is Italy going to win? Why do you say Italy is going to win?
Because Manchester United is a very good team and Wolves is a swak team and Manchester City is a good team and Wolves is a swak team.
Now, who do you play when you play your Xbox?
Manchester City.
Why do you play Manchester City?
Because Wolves is a swak team.
Okay, so you're going to watch the final?
Yep.
Alright, see you guys. Thank you very much for your commentary. Guys, as you heard it from my boys, they are definitely psyched for this final, as you can hear. One is the Manchester City fan, one is the Leicester City fan. They're talking about Kane, they're speaking the English team up. So this is going to be one of those finals, guys, when I'm going to show you that the sparks are definitely going to start to fly in this final. As I leave you quickly with the live commentary, I'll be right back with this Watchalong. Please, guys, don't leave us. Stay tuned to the Watchalong. I'm going to be right back in 5 minutes. Five minutes. I'll be right back.
The ability of Kyle Walker is the juice because he won't get that sort of option moving forward on the right hand side because he's playing in the three. Maybe that's something to look forward to probably if the game gets away from England, changing the formation and releasing Kyle Walker up further up the pitch. But that will be a thing to watch. But I don't see the Italian changing too much. The Italian, in my opinion, has more threat. Certainly for my opinion, they have people who scores more goals, and certainly with the attacking player of the other front three.
All right. Well, we don't have to wait too much longer now for kickoff. Of course, we are going to be having the closing ceremony, so it's time for us to, of course, head off to the venue. Before that, you need to get your predictions. A quick one, Andre. Give us the score.
So, my predictions are the tournament have been absolutely rubbish. I said I see a 2-1 victory for Italy and for England.
Coach?
0-0. Italy to win.
Some penalties, okay?
Oh, it's a tough call. I think my heart says England, but my head says Italy. So, yeah, I'll say 1-0 England.
Guys, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be right back. I'm leaving you this live commentary. You don't have to wait anymore. Just give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back.
England win 2-1.
2-1. All right. Dwight, what is your prediction?
Pasta all the way. I prefer pasta rather than fish and chips. So I'm going 3-2 England.
All right.
To Italy.
You've got the predictions here in the studio. To every time there is a season, and to every football match there is a factor. Tonight it's about Carpe Diem. Who is going to seize the moment? We'll find out after this. It's the Euro 2020 final.
Guys, we'll be right back. The final is only 5 minutes away. Please enjoy your last choice. The start lineup has already been done. This has to go better stuff. Leave a comment in the comment section. We'll be right back. I'm leaving you with my comment. The new Audi Q2 Launch Edition. So give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. 5 minutes.
every goal across Europe and stand a chance to win over £1 million in cash prizes. Betway Euro Goal Rush is giving away a guaranteed £50,000 every match day. Bet on any European clash and make your Goal Rush prediction to go into the match day lucky draw. Top the Goal Rush leaderboard at the end of the competition and you'll win a state-of-the-art home entertainment system. Get in on the action and go for goal at betway.co.za.
At PalaceBet.co.za, you can take the Palace home and bet on who will win at your favorite sport. Go to PalaceBet.co.za and get a 100% bonus. PalaceBet, the home of winners.
In the game of life, confidence is the game changer. First rule, you need a goal. Not that kind of goal. What do you want from life? Happiness. That's it. That's worries. For that, you need the right team behind you. Chat to me and I will coach you to live in confidence. Search Sunland Confidence Coach on Facebook.
Guys, we're almost there. Just a couple of minutes and the final will start. We also will have a guest joining us.
It's anyone's
Just a couple of
game.
minutes
Stay connected to
before the
Teams
final
TV.
actually
Catch all the
starts.
action for the
This has to
Euro
start time. You comment in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching the game from. We're still busy with the warm-up. It's still the warm-up. So please catch us out as we are previewing this game, and also as our guest is going to join us to discuss and dissect the final. Each and everyone is just getting themselves ready. Enjoy it.
Yeah, most definitely, Martin, and what we have got.
Guys, check it out. We're almost back. Just listen to the live commentary. I'll be back with you in 5 minutes as the game starts. Please join us in 5 minutes.
3-0 win over Turkey on the opening night, and they've been impressive ever since, as have England, who I think have got better and better as this competition has worn on. And we hope as will be the closing ceremony. A cast of 150 performers on the pitch, put together with great imagination, and the centrepiece, a huge, giant Untitled trophy right on this centre spot. The closing ceremony reflecting the breadth of the competition and the geography of the continent. The trophy itself grounded by the first UEFA General Secretary, who didn't live, sadly, to see the culmination of his vision of bringing together the countries for international football competition. It's grown and grown, and now the countdown is on for the climax. The band of the Coldstream Guards. And the Red Arrows. Splendid fly past.
Good evening, Facebook user. This is SoccerKalitzStyle. We're going to be right back. Just enjoy the opening ceremony, guys. This is the opening ceremony. Let's enjoy it.
The coaches have been preparing their teams for what lies hours ahead. Imagine the hours spent in rehearsal.
We're giving live updates as we go. Enjoy the opening ceremony.
The upbeat soundtrack provided by the world-renowned DJ Martin Garrix.
We're still doing the opening ceremony, still enjoying the opening ceremony, guys. I'll be right back with the live feed. Just enjoy the opening ceremony, and as we get back to things, it's gonna start. It's gonna be cracking. It's gonna be a cracking game. Enjoy the game, guys. With the best of me. Thank you first for commentary.
Designed to celebrate the most important contributors of all, the fans, the football people.
Yeah. Guys, who's your money on? Please leave in the comment section. Who do you think is gonna win this final? Is it Italy? Is it England? Now they're showing old pictures of England winning finals, guys. You need to get cracking, Please log on to this site as we do the watch along. Leave your comments in the comment section. It's gonna be a cracking night, guys. Thank you everyone for watching #SoccerKalitzStyle. Leave your comment in the comment section as we're waiting for our guests to arrive.
For the competing nations, 55 started. We're down to the last two in this tournament. This is Eder, who scored the winning goal 5 years ago for Portugal when they took on a host nation in France and beat them in France, in Paris, against the odds. It's the task for Italy to try to do in England tonight. A lovely story was that forward that didn't score many goals, but he got one that's in the history books. That's Alan what it's all about. Yeah, and the lads will be taken to the field soon, and all the waiting will be over. They've had a lot of time to sit in their hotel rooms and think about what's to come, hoping they can play well, do themselves justice. Now comes the moment. Short, to the point, Beautifully executed. Well done, the creative team. Put all that together. The performers and those at the original concept. So it's time for the football. This month has flown by. Since Italy down against Turkey. And made their statement. Just a reminder of the fight against discrimination. Football continues, so much as both nations involved. Still a bit to do, but everyone is on the right track. Here are the national anthems.
Italy, Facebook user Italy. The user Italy's gonna win this game. I'll just quickly make myself something to drink. I'll be right back. 5 more minutes before the game starts. Then we get on with the business. Facebook user says Italy. Other one says may the best team win. And the other one says good evening everyone. This is SoccerKalitzStyle. Please leave a comment in the comment section saying where you're watching this game from. This is your boy Derek. As we're doing the show, waiting for our guests to arrive. It's gonna be a cracker.
Well, if this was the Eurovision Song Contest, the Italian group would already be holding the trophy. Fratelli Italia, the brothers of Italy.
Guys, please sing the national anthem. Bring it home, bring it home, bring it home, bring it home.
To the England squad.
Guys, it's starting. It's gonna be Italy versus the semi-final line. Starting lineup is Sergio Aguero, and another guy telling guys Baraki to Simon Varela is next to each other in the starting lineup. Ready for crack for the game. Let's take SoccerKalitzStyle, bring you all the latest football-related news. Just hold on. I'm going to be back with you in the next few seconds.
The official who always seems to understand the emotions of the occasion as well as the laws of the game. Well, Gareth Southgate hasn't named an unchanged team since the semi-final of the World Cup. And he makes one alteration this evening from his semi-final on Wednesday, reverting to 3 at the back, which means Kieran Trippier returns for the Bukayo Saka. 600 players have started every game. And became fit. Another vital regular. Sexy final of the European Championship. 10 different winners, reflecting the widespread of footballing talents across the continent. And this evening it could be stretched to 11. England never have been European champions. Never been even in a final until now. So they have broken new ground already. Their previous best, third in
Facebook
1968.
users, thank you for joining us from Bangladesh, man. Big up all the people there in Bangladesh also watching the game. Please tell us in the comment section where you're watching the game from as we're starting with the game now. I just turned off the commentary and I have our first guest who's also logging on. It's Mr. Roddi Wegner. He's joining me tonight. Boss, how are you, man?
Yes, I'm good, man. I can't wait for this game. I'm excited. I hope this game will meet up to all our expectations. Like the Copa America was just out of nowhere. It was just brilliant. So hopefully,
Man, could you just speak a bit loud? I think there's something. I think your mic is on soft or on mute or something. Okay, could you just take out your earpiece if you have an earpiece in, because the sound is coming through very softly from your side.
all right. I don't have any earpiece on. Can you hear me?
Come again?
I don't have any earpiece on.
I wonder what is the matter, why the sound is coming so poorly from your side, because you are very soft. I can't actually hear what you are saying.
Can you hear me now?
No, it's still the same. It's still the same. Could you perhaps just exit and enter again and let's see if it sounds a bit better,
Okay.
because it's very
I will
vague and
do
very
so.
soft. Am I clear
I
enough
will.
for you?
I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you
Okay, can you
loud and
just
clear.
yeah, can you just check again there? Maybe perhaps you should just go out of the link and hit it back in, and then it would be a bit better. I just want
I
to
will
give
do.
this. Okay, thank you, boss.
I will do
Good
so.
evening, guys. Special welcome to England supporters. Special welcome to you, Mr. Ruan Ferris. Thank you very much for joining the show tonight. Leaving a comment in the commentary section. I think it's going to be a crack of a game, man. Harry Maguire, John Stones, Kyle Walker, all in the back line. You have Luke Shaw on the other hand side, and then you have Kieran Trippier. What more do you want? You're set up for this game. You are very good for this game. You're set up especially for this game. I can hear Rodri clearly, Derek. I wonder what's the matter then, Ruan. It's probably from my side because I can't hear anything that Roderick is saying. So perhaps you could just head out and head back into the link. So I'm just adding Roderick again to the link. Ruan, please
Can you hear
enter
me?
to the link. If you want to join us? I would really appreciate it of having you live tonight with us. Roderick?
Yes, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
man. Okay, you can hear me clearly. So
Yes.
apparently Italy score now. Or what happened now? What happened now with England supporters? Did England score now? I didn't even see that goal. We were still busy hooking up and England already scored. So it's 1-0 for England. It's in the back of the
Wow.
net for
Wow.
England. Ruan, I sent you the link, man. Please hook up. Please hook up. Click on the link and join us on this live stream. Roddy?
Luke Shaw scored. Luke Shaw scored. He hit a half a volley. It took a deflection.
Wow, I just saw that goal. I just saw that goal.
It's a
Brilliant
nice
start from
early
England.
goal.
Brilliant start from England. Listen, Roderick, Ruan said he can hear you clearly. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna make do because I can't hear you, but he said he can hear you clearly, so you can hear both of us clearly. So then everyone can hear you clearly.
Yes, sir. What a
Good
great
shot,
start
man.
by England. What a great start by England. Brilliant start. They can actually keep this lead here. What do I wanted to say there? I have a friend that also wanted to join our video call here, but I'm not too sure if I should send him the link or
Yeah, Roddy, just forward him the link. Just forward him the link.
Okay.
You can forward him the link via Facebook.
Okay. I'm not
Okay,
too sure
boss.
if he's online now, but I'm gonna ask him now. Just give me a second. I'm not too sure if he's
Okay,
online.
Cool. Yeah, Ruan, I echo your thoughts. This game is gonna be brilliant. This game is gonna be brilliant. Ruan Ferris, looks like you're bringing it home. Looks like you're bringing it home. It's still early in the game though. Italy haven't yet got into the steam of things and into the action of things. But yeah, great goal there by Luke Shaw, hitting it on the back of the net, hitting it on the half volley. So that is definitely a brilliant start for the English fans. Who goes up on the link, man? Click on the link so I can see you live, so we can have a chat about this game, because it's really
Here's
stuff
the
like
England fan. Here's the England fan. Here's the England fan.
Away, bro.
How
Yeah,
are you, man?
this is our cup. I told you much last week. I'm good, and you, Baba? I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
I told you much last week. I told you last week. This is my cup.
Now
Yeah.
you told me.
Yeah.
You told me.
I want to take it.
He's still early in the game, boss. He's still early in the game.
This game can end like this. You know that. This game can end like this. You know that.
I know you have brilliant defenders that can see out the game, but listen, man, Italy was still asleep, man. So I think now that the early goal went in, there's no more holding back. They need to go now for it, because they at least need to score equalizer just to get back. But look at how England presses. England presses like a house on fire.
The Italy now is under pressure now. So, boss.
They are. So, boss. So, man.
So, Baba.
Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of England fans here around me. By the looks of it, it looks like Italy's more on the counter now. I think they got a good scare now from England after that goal, so they need to play now, and they're pushing up quite high.
An early goal always sets the tone for a game. So I'm happy that goal went in, and especially it went in on the England side. So our friend Ruan, Malcolm Ferris, is very happy. We also have someone apparently here joining us from all the way from Bangladesh. Roddy, can you perhaps see who that Facebook user is?
I'll have to check. Give me a second.
Because apparently we have Facebook users from Bangladesh where you are more than welcome. Thank you very much for joining us all the way from Bangladesh. Doing this watch along with us. Italy is now in a great position. Ruan, I hope you're seeing this. Italy is in a great position. Italy is looking like wanting to do a similar thing. And that is really in the range of Insigne. So I hope it doesn't disappoint with his free kick. Italy is on the brink of doing a great free kick. So I just hope that this goes into the back of the net.
The guy who's from Bangladesh, his name is MD Ilyas.
Okay. MB Ilyas.
MD Ilyas.
Okay, cool, man. Thank you for that update, because I know we do have a couple of fans there in the Asian district. About 1% of our views comes from the Asian district, like in the Philippines, Bangladesh, teams like that. Thank you very much. Roddy, my lovely wife just brought me a nice cup of coffee, so I can enjoy this game further. Are you having coffee? Are you still there, Roddy, or did you just knock off? I think we just lost Mr. Roddi Wegner there for the time being. But yeah, as I said,
I'm still here. I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly, boss.
Yeah, I'm just trying to send this link to this guy. Wants to join us.
Listen, Roddy. Are you sending it via Facebook?
I'm sending it via Facebook and as well. I'll just send him the link on WhatsApp so he can just go on. There they found.
Yeah, you can send it on WhatsApp also.
There, Kalini found Sterling.
Joining us, SoccerKalitzStyle. As you know, the show that brings you all the latest in football and football-related news. With me, I have Mr. Roddi Wegner, who's dissecting this game with me all the way from wherever he is right now. And we also have our Facebook users giving likes and loves. Thank you very much for the love. Thank you very much for the fire. Facebook user, much appreciated. We also have Mr. Ruwan Malcolm Ferris, who's a big fan of the show. I'm waiting for him to join. I sent him the link. Listen, Ruwan, pop on when anytime that you're free. We're waiting for you. As you're also waiting for the friend, Mr. And we're also waiting for Mr. Ashlen De Kock, who's apparently going to join us very soon. Roddi?
Yeah, that heart and that fire comes from Neil, one of our biggest fans.
Oh, Neil, thank you very much for the love, my bro, man. Thank you very much. We love you very much. Hope to see you on the show very
England
soon.
Is in the, England is in the box.
He's home.
England was just in the box now. What a great defending there from Italy.
I saw England. They were trying to pull off a Manchester City move there.
Oh, what a run there by, who was that on the wing? It looks like it's Mount. Not Mount, I think Walker. England looks fired up. You can see they really want to win this game. But by the looks of it, Italy seeing more of the ball in this game. Oh, Pickford saving
listen,
that
man,
one.
That's Italy just trying now slowly to move into the game. Tell me, Roderick, from your side, can you hear any commentary in the background, and is it affecting you?
Just hold on for me 1 second.
Hi guys, thank you very much. This is SoccerKalitzStyle. We're doing a show. This is what's the time now by us? 9:10 in South Africa, Western Cape. I don't know where you're watching the game from. Please leave your comment in the comment section telling us where you're watching this final from. I have with me Mr. Roddi Wegner. He's also joining me on the show tonight. And also I have some couple of guys who still needs to link up with us as the second half progresses. But this game it's been a fire first 10 minutes of the game. Italy and England were just progressing. Italy and England were just playing the game at a pace, and then Luke Shaw just came through and he just blew a belt of a ball within the back of the net. No one even saw that goal coming, guys. I'm telling you, no one even saw that goal coming. And England is bringing it home. That Wembley Stadium went into an eruption when Luke Shaw hit that ball straight into the bottom and up again. Mr. Ruwan Malcolm Ferris left us a comment. He said, Luke Shaw, your oyster. I have Mr. Roddi Wegner back with me on the show. He just left us to do some technical issues, but he's back with us. Guys, this is #SoccerKalitzStyle. As you know, the show that brings you all the latest in football and football-related news. Thank you very much for joining us. Roddi, you back?
I'm back, sir. Sorry about that. I just received a call. It looks like England had a chance there now.
Yeah, England is definitely the team that looks on fire. England is definitely the team that looks like wanting to score that second goal and killing off this game.
806 we must collect the plates.
Which the Italians haven't had a foot in yet.
Yes.
Listen, Roddi, can you just continue quickly with the commentary? As I'm going to leave you for a second or two. Just going to switch off my camera.
Okay. Yes. England is having all the fans on their feet here. What a pass by Maguire to Sterling. Sterling making a beautiful run. Is there anyone that's online here that predicted that England will score early, or did you guys expect the game to be very tight? To be a difficult encounter against Italy? What a great pass there in the box to Mount. Oh, wow. Great tackling there by Jorginho. What is your final prediction, gents? Pass from a corner. What a nice pass again. England should just cross this ball in the box. Straight to the keeper. Mason Mount is looking to take on Jorginho on this left-hand side. Some teammates in the Chelsea Football Club team. For those who are watching this game, if you're not if you're having issues or whatsoever, you guys can just go on Facebook and you can also just check our live streaming. We will give commentary over this game.
Roderick, who's that? Who's that Facebook user who said, "Good evening, everyone. Why on me not doing well Facebook Live?" What? Who's that?
Let me check quickly.
Okay, otherwise I'll just pull over my laptop and I'll check that side. It's a Facebook user saying, "Good evening, everyone."
It's Christopher
Hey?
Mapurans. Good evening, everyone. Why on me not doing well Facebook Live? I think his name is Christopher Mapurans. I think he's having difficulties to see our live stream here.
Roddy probably wants the link to this show. Is it possible for us to send him a link?
I think let me check if I can send this on the comments.
Christopher Mapunga, the guy that left a comment, please just click on that link if you want to join the show. The link that Roderick is just gonna leave now. Ruan said, easier than expected win for England was my words. That's what you said, Ruan. Now we can't stray with you. That's what you said. You said it's gonna be a easier than expected win. Christopher Mapuran, please follow this link. Yeah, that's the link that Roderick just sent there. Anyone that wants to join the show can click on that link. We are more than welcome to join us on this link. This is SoccerKalitzStyle coming to you live. Christopher Mapuranas, please follow this link if you want to join us on England versus Italy live stream on Facebook. So what can I say? Luke Shaw started this game on fire. I have with me Mr. Roddi Wegner, who's dissecting this game with me. Roderick, what have you made of the first 20 minutes of this game? Mr. Roddi, are you there? Okay, I think Roderick is just going to reply. Once he's done,
can you hear me?
Please leave your comment. Yeah, boss?
No, I'm saying I'm enjoying this first 20 minutes. England is looking in good shape, but the Italians, I think they're trying too hard to push up front. You can see there's a lone player up front. They're not really getting the ball to the player there, so there's no creativity in the midfield. So I don't know what the game plan is for Italy. If they just gonna sit back and play out from the back, or if they're just gonna counter England. But the first 5 minutes it looked like they were on the counter, but now they just playing a little bit deeper.
Listen, Roddy, I just inserted the headset. Roddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, now you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now I can hear you loud and clear. Listen, man, I just inserted the headset. I don't know if you can see I'm sitting here with a microphone with me. Now I can hear you like in loud and clear. Facebook users, anyone, could you please just give us some feedback on the sound? Is the feedback loud and clear on your side? Or are you struggling with sound problems? Because I can hear Rodri clearly now, you can hear me clearly, and I think that's what it's all about actually. So what do you say? How was your first 20 minutes experience of this game?
To analyze this game, look, that first 2 minutes of the game to score, England, that was a brilliant goal from England, but I don't see anything happening after that. They're a bit conservative, and England is not really out of the blocks yet. I can see them making brilliant passes and stuff like that, but they're not really pushing to go for the second one, whereas Italy is playing on the counter. So Italy is also trying a bit too hard. You don't often see Italy try to attack as much as they do now. They play very defensively, but yeah, it's looking good for England.
Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Ruan said in the comment section that early goal rattled the Italians. Their whole game plan is out of the window. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. I tend to agree with you, Ruan. I didn't think England would score as early as they had. I thought it was going to be a cagey affair, seeing we have the great Mr. Borini and Mr. Cellini there in the defense. What do you think went wrong there, Roderick? Who do you think switched off, or do you think it was just brilliant play from England?
I think it was brilliant play from England. They went at Italy full force, like straight out of the blocks, and that is what you get when you are fully focused and you know what the goal is, and that's what they achieved by scoring that goal. Italy's defenders were maybe a little bit sleepy there, but yeah, if you don't take your chances, and which England did, they're gonna score and they're gonna capitalize on it.
Yeah, listen, man. I think that England really this first 20 minutes has been the better team. Needless to say, why they've been the better team. They got a letter from the Queen this week, and we got the Queen hugging and kissing up Gareth Southgate and Harry Kane. Listen, I spoke to some other guys at work. Speaking about England, I have my own issues.
Yes.
I have my own issues about.
I'm just seeing Jorginho is injured. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but yeah, but I'm listening to.
He's on the deck. So we spoke about England. I wouldn't actually like England to win this game because I'm a big France fan, and my heart is still hurt because I went out the way I went out. But then we need to say we are all home in the English Premier League. To understand, man, they're all giving us a home during the season. So I respect them as an England team. I really respect them as an England team because I was the one saying through this whole tournament, they need to show me, they need to show me. Stop the talking and do the business. They are in the final. I need to respect that. Even they got which teams, they are still in the final, and that's all that matters. No one is going to speak about what was the pool games in the World Cup when France won the World Cup. You understand? The pool games isn't off top there. The only thing is who won the final. And if England were to win the final, I wouldn't be too sad because I think they really deserve it. I think a guy like Harry Kane deserves some silverware. I think a guy like Jack Grealish deserves some silverware. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, most definitely. I think the guy who scored in this game, Luke Shaw, really deserves that goal. Seeing where he's coming from, his career and all of that, and where he is now, I must say, I'm a bit baffled how he really got that shot on target. But yeah, it's a brilliant goal from him, and I must say he deserves to score that goal in the way he did, and also where he is currently in his career. So yeah, England, like you said, England. I expected Italy obviously to be the favorites for this cup and to go all the way. But yeah, this is England's biggest test besides the German game which they played, which they won. But it wasn't really a big test for England yet. As for now, like I said, the German game was the only one, and so now it's Italy. So England needs to prove that they can do it against these great squads as well. So they have to prove everyone wrong tonight by winning the Europa, and that's the only way to be a champion in this competition.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Listen, I just wanted to know, can you still hear me clearly? Because I just put the earpieces now on differently. Just want to make sure
Yes,
that the sound is clear.
I can hear you clearly, sir.
Okay, brilliant, man. Thank you very much. Listen, Roddy, my man, to tell you the truth, it's been long overdue for England. Very long overdue. If England were not to take this chance and bring it home in front of their own 60,000 fans, in front of the Queen, in front of Prince William, and all these sorts of stuff, if they're not bringing it home tonight, I think England is going to burn down. I think they're going to burn down buildings. I actually think they're going to burn down Wembley. Or do you think the England team would or the England supporters would take a lose lightly?
Well, I think a lot of fans is gonna be really upset because every competition it's coming home, even at the World Cup. Um, so this is gonna be the start for them if they can win this Euros, it's gonna be really a good thing for England going forward because remember they have like a whole lot of young players in the squad. All of them are in their 20s. All of them can still play like 2 World Cups, and it would be really great to actually win something after 55 years, and you're playing at home as well. So um, I think the last time the English fans really were like hyped up was that day. I don't know if you can remember 2004, if I'm correct, or five, when David Beckham struck that free kick against Greece to qualify for the
Yeah,
World Cup.
yeah,
Besides the World Cup
that,
last year, that was a qualifying round where England had to draw that game to go through. That was the last time I really saw English fans like hyped up and excited to achieve something. And David Beckham struck that ball brilliantly on that day. He hit a long range free kick. I won't forget that day because I know the English fans were buzzing after that. So yeah, today is the only and the last opportunity for this squad to show the qualities, the composure. Um, and if you look at all these players playing for the English squad, they all play for the top end English league clubs. So you don't expect them to actually lose this game if you look at all the quality that they have. Whereas the Italian squad have old veterans, they have old experienced players like the defensive pair, Bonucci and Cellini. Then there's Emerson from Chelsea, Jorginho from Chelsea, then Immobile in Senior. They also play in the Serie A. A lot of them play in Serie A. But yeah, definitely I hope that England can win this one. But also at the same time, like I said earlier on, I really think Italy also deserves to be where they are, and if they could win, it would also be really a brilliant achievement for them. Seeing where they come from, not being able to play World Cup, not being able to win big teams for a long time, and after 38 games, I think they still unbeaten, and that's brilliant, man, from Mancini to let this team come out of the cave and be where they are.
most definitely, man. I just want to echo that thoughts on the 38 game run. It's been the same with the team of England and Italy. There are similarities in terms of their rises. Okay, Mancini came in as a more high profile coach, whereas to when Southgate started the thing, people there were a lot of doubt for Southgate, saying who's Southgate? Why not a big name? But as the guy said in the shows that I listened to, would any of those big managers have given the likes of Saka or Matt Phillips or any other player who
Yeah,
doesn't play for a big team? Would he have given them game time because they are not big enough names? You understand? A guy like Saka wouldn't even be near that squad. Look here, we have Foden on the bench, we have Grealish on the bench. Where's a guy like Madison? Talking about Madison, we're going to speak tomorrow. If you are free, we just need to update on the Arsenal transfers because there's been a lot of movement. I'm not sure if you're aware of it.
yes, I'm very aware. I'm fully aware. I love and breathe football, so I'm fully aware the ins and outs of the transfer window. That medicine deal, yes, we will definitely go through that tomorrow. There's also the La Conga deal, the guy from
Yeah,
Belgium. that deal
Yeah,
is almost also done. So, but we will speak more about that tomorrow.
yeah,
Um, and like you said, in terms of Gareth Southgate giving youngsters an opportunity, this is really it's really something new for the English football team, national team, that you see youngsters getting the opportunity to play for the English squad. And look where they are now with this current squad. So it's really thinking out of the box from Gareth Southgate. And yeah, like I said, these guys can still play 2 World Cups. They can play a couple of Euros still. So the
yeah.
future is bright for English football.
Sorry,
If
sorry,
they
Mr.
can
Roddi.
start, if they can win
Most of
this
them,
this Euros, it's a good thing on their CV, you know.
yeah, most of them can actually go on to play 3 World Cups starting now. Listen, Saka is only 19, so in 12 years' time you'd only turn 30. Where most of the guys are playing their best football. Then, what I wanted to know is, why do you think a guy like Madison didn't even see the squad? Why do you think a guy like Lingard didn't even see the squad? And a lot of other top performers. What do you think the reasoning behind that was? Do you think Gareth Southgate likes the other ones better, or does he have a reasoning behind it?
I think I don't know if obviously you watch a lot of English Premier League. You will notice during the course of 2 seasons now, 3 seasons, you will always see when there's local derbies between teams. Gareth Southgate is somewhere. He's somewhere in the stands. He's looking always. He's always scouting. And this guy obviously recognizes the guys who are playing week in and out for their respective clubs and the quality that they bring on match day. So it's not a thing of him just picking out of a group of players. I want this one or I favor this one. He definitely did his homework, and the guys who he selected, he thought is competent enough to excel in this team and to take England to the finals and win this cup. So I think it's a process, and I believe the players he took was to his standard, that he thinks can really make this England team one of the best teams ever. So it's all about knowing what you want and applying this to achieve your goal.
Yeah, listen, man, I really applaud Gareth Southgate for what he's done. I really applaud the effort that he's put into to grow this team. Um, let's see what Ruan has to say there.
Yeah, I was calling.
Italy already won in Wimbledon final today. This will be the second final loss of the day. Oh man, Ruan, that's a tough blow for Italy. As we are looking at this game, as we are watching this game, the sting has gone a bit out of this game. England doesn't have so much possession anymore as they had in the beginning of the game. Italy is starting slowly but surely starting to find their feet into this game. Do you think, Roderick, that would be a problem if England starts to lay back now? It's just look at their shape right now. They are almost 10 men behind the ball, already sitting back and trying to defend that 1 goal lead. Do you think it's too early? Do you think England has the capability to defend such a 1 goal lead?
I think with the defense which they have, the only problem is because they have 2 right backs, I think, playing. So Trippier and Luke Shaw was a little bit for me like, wow, why did he make that decision? But everyone is criticizing Southgate for his selection, but end of the day, it works. But
Yeah,
this Italian squad, they will come with waves and waves of counter-attacking football and put the ball in the box and trying to hit the ball outside the box because they have the players. So England needs to be kind of really careful, because I've seen this Italian squad during this competition, how they play, especially even when they go 1-0 up or 2-0, then they would sit back and defend. But now it's the first time that they actually have to, where they are behind, and they have to come from behind and try and go for a draw or go for the win. So you can see maybe second half the Italian team's gonna go all out, guns blazing. But the English squad, I can't even say whether I saw Harry Kane up front trying something spectacular. So He's been quiet.
Yeah, listen, man, that first goal really took the sting there. They are back, Sterling and Mason Mount trying want to listen. I think with the selection, that Gareth Southgate went with tonight, it's a bit suspect for me. Because look at the position Mount is playing, and Mount is actually playing in central midfield for Chelsea. But right now he's fulfilling a role more like Saka on the left or on the right wing. Do you think that would be a problem? Do you think that would bite Southgate in the butt later on in the game? Or do you think Mason Mount has enough qualities to make it work?
I think Mount does have the qualities, but I think what Southgate's probably gonna do is he's gonna throw in Grealish in there. He's gonna try and maybe put Henderson there just to play safe, like he did in the semi-final. So I can see a Grealish second half and a Henderson. Perhaps maybe Sancho. Look, he's got players that can play great in the last. Oh, what a shot there by Italian.
Yo, number 40. Number 40. Oh,
He made a brilliant. He was beating Declan Rice there like easy, eh? This guy is brilliant.
They shouldn't let that boy grow into the game. They shouldn't let him grow into the game. It's going to be a problem.
It's a very dangerous player. He's a very dangerous player. That's Chiesa.
Why are we not going for him? Just throw a 30 million rand in the Italians' faces and take him.
I don't think he's 30 million. I think he's about 75, 80 million because he's still a young Italian player and he plays for Juventus.
Is it?
Yes, he plays for Juventus. He's actually the guy that actually set it up Ronaldo a lot during last season. This guy is a pacey player. I've been watching him also at Juventus. He's a baller. What a ball there for Luke Shaw.
Yeah, trying to but Luke Shaw was throwing the ball, but he's still fighting for it. I see.
Oh my goodness. What a ball by Luke Shaw there. I think it was for Mount or let me just check again. I think Harry Kane.
Ruan says that was way too easy for my liking. Cheese as a danger. Ruan, me and Roderick just spoke about him now. Roderick just reminded me or told me, which I didn't know, that he actually plays for Juventus. And I said, why can't we just wrap him up for something like 30 million? And he apparently his market value, like Roderick said, is now about 70 million. What do you think about him during this tournament, Ruan, of what you've seen of him? I know you haven't watched Italian games a lot, but the last two games and also now tonight, what do you think Cesar can bring to this Italian team? And do you think that he will be the difference maker? Because Insigne has been quiet in this game, Roderick.
Hey? Sorry?
Insigne has been very quiet in this game.
Insigne? Yeah. Yeah, because the problem is they're not getting the ball out to him. So they just focus on the midfield players and the attacking players there in the Italian squad, the attacking midfield players, the camps. So he's doing a bit of defending, yes, but that's it. I think I'm not too sure if Jorginho is still on the pitch, but I don't think they're playing the same way because you can see how they throw the ball or give the ball away in the midfield now. They're losing the ball every time in the midfield.
Jorginho is still there. I just think that injury is hindering or hindering his play a bit. But he's still on the pitch. I think that injury did something to his play, and if he's not going to be performing to his full capabilities,
that's an ugly tackle. Emerson on the ice.
Ouch. Starts in the air. That's probably yellow.
It could be a yellow because he's showing his stats there. Yeah, he kicked the ice there, definitely.
Could you please just continue for us with the commentary? I'll be right back. Just want to check on something quickly.
Sure.
Okay. I just want to do this last comment that Ruan said. Immobile has been a bit disappointing in the attack for the Italians, but Cesar is looking lively. Yeah, very true, Ruan. Very true. I think he's going to be the difference maker. I really think he's going to be the difference maker, but I'll be right back. As Roderick is going to take you through this commentary, so I'm just going to check on something quickly.
To the guys being tuned in, do you guys think it would be better to play what's his name, Jordan Henderson first off, and then maybe perhaps put in Declan Rice second half, because Declan Rice, I think he looks always second half. He looks a little bit tired, always a bit lazy. Whereas you have Jordan Henderson with that energy, that experience. You guys must give your take on that. But I think I would rather start Henderson and let Declan Rice play at least second half, so he can hold up the midfield to see of the game. Hopefully, Southgate can also give Grealish at least 40 minutes in this game and not like 30 minutes or 20 minutes, because he definitely changes the game. He changes the way they play. He creates a lot, and there's a lot of fouls on him, so it makes him a compact player end of the day. So it will also create a lot for Kane, but I don't know what it is with Southgate and these tactics. Oh, that's a poor ball in the box.
Yeah, Roddy, I'm back, man. I'm back. I just you won't believe me, but I actually have a lot of skills that I do when I'm at home. So I was quickly busy preparing a lemon cake for my family. So I just
Wow,
want to check so it doesn't burn, man. Yeah.
that's
So after
lovely,
this
man.
game,
You are a multitasker.
my man. You know, when you're married, you have to do this stuff. You get these skills out of the blue. God just gives you these skills, even though you didn't do it growing up, but you just do it because practice makes perfect, most. So now I was making
Yes.
the sauce, and the sauce contains of lemon zest, some sugar, butter, and all the sorts
Lovely.
of stuff.
You're
It
giving
was
you're
just
giving your you're giving your secret recipe out to everyone now. So I think it's better if you keep it safe for now.
yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna keep it safe. I'm gonna show you a few pics later on. If it's half.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna make me hungry, yeah. But anyway, I'm looking forward for that. I see they have a free kick here now.
Yeah,
The Italian
Verratti
squad.
on the ball. Verratti on the ball.
Chesa in the box.
Nothing happened.
I must say,
Why is the referee in the way?
I must say the hype of this morning's game and now the Euros is really two different types of games, because the Argentina Brazilian game was really of the block. It was edge of the seat action. It was really what do you call it? It was like gladiators going at it, the Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
It was high-end football, really, and the guys were fighting. They were really
Listen, man.
fighting it out, but
You know what? Roderick, just to add on to that, you know the Italian, they are, and when they go out, they go all out. I don't know. I didn't want to go get out. Did Gabi get some
I
minutes?
see. I see that Ruan commented while you were gone. I asked for the English fans, do they think it's better to start Henderson rather than Declan Rice, because they can maybe start Henderson because of his experience and that he can hold the midfield, then put on Declan Rice second half because he's a youthful player and he's strong and he's young, but he gets tired quickly, because I've noticed that in the semi-finals Declan Rice he's not a box to box midfielder where Henderson is gonna put in that extra shift. So I just got my answer from Rowan now. And yeah, I agree with you. It makes more sense. But like we all know, Southgate is got his own mind of his own there. So he wants to play with the young players. And yeah, I see there they just tackled Sterling in the box. But
Sterling died.
yeah,
Sterling wants to take a swim. Yeah, he wants to take a swim. Why is Kane dropping so deep? Did you see where he played that ball from?
yes.
Almost from
Oh,
a
look at the Rice now. Oh, is it Mount?
oh, Typical Rice
That's it.
run. Typical run. Typical Rice.
You see, he's holding too long on the ball. That's the problem.
He was holding too long. He should have released a long time ago. There's nothing. Declan, stand up. There's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, as you said, some fighters, man. They are really fighters. And I asked you, did our boy Gabriel Martinelli get some minutes?
Say again, Derek.
Did Martinelli get some minutes in the final?
You mean Martinelli or Gabriel?
Yes, Martinelli.
No, they're in the box. That's dangerous. No, they actually didn't get minutes because I think that coach he kept the squad that I think they played semi-finals. It was mostly Neymar and Fred. It was Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Everton. I think that's the guy that Everton is what he plays for a club. I think Arsenal also wanted him like 2 seasons ago. He's got a lot of tattoos. Then there was Bobeto or something like that. They have all these weird names. I expected Gabriel Jesus to play, but that coach kept his team and he just put on 2 players by the end of that game. But for me, Neymar was running the show. They were just Otamendi was just vicious. He was just like a Pepe for Argentina. He was just killing Neymar like the whole game. I haven't seen Otamendi so aggressive like last night, but he was just all out for Neymar.
Listen, man, as we're heading into the 4 minutes extra time, I don't notice what he go into this game. Found it last touch.
Sorry?
I said this last 15 minutes of the game
You're breaking, Derek. I can't hear.
Can you hear me, Roddi?
Yes.
I said these last 15 minutes, the talents have really started to grow into this game. They're starting to find their feet.
There was a shot now.
Insignia, that's what I said. The talents is starting. Roddi with another shot. The guys are starting to look dangerous in this last minutes. Roddi,
that looked like a handball. Oh, let me just check. It's his leg.
Where's VAR? Let's just see. It's no handball. Listen, Roddi, before we head into the halftime break and we leave the people with the commentary of the TV, I just wanted to touch on these last things. 2 things. The first thing is Messi winning his first major trophy, and then Emi Martinez being the goalkeeper of the tournament. I just would like your answer. Do you think that Arsenal made a mistake selling Emi Martinez? Just to wrap up this first half, do you think Arsenal made a mistake in selling Emi Martinez for that price? And do you think that this will spur Messi on to win some more major trophies? Do you think now Argentina would be a force at the next World Cup? You can just leave us with some commentary just to do the second half.
Okay, I'm gonna start off by in terms of the performance last night, and to be honest, the guy who really kept Argentina in the game was the goalkeeper. It was Martinez. From the beginning, I said that it was really a big mistake from Arteta to let him go. I mean, this guy's been loyal to Arsenal Football Club for 10 years. And to just let him go like that was really upsetting for me as a fan. But Arteta trusted Bernard Leno and he stick to Leno. So yeah, now Arteta can see it's biting him back in the backside. But yeah, really a brilliant performance by Martinez, and what a great player to lose. To the second point, I think Argentina, there's still just one thing they lack. I know they've got the best player or one of the best players out of the 2. Obviously, it's Ronaldo and Messi in the world, but they still lack that. There's something still missing in the Argentinian squad that I think they won't be like contenders or something like that in the World Cup, because there's really good teams out there. Look at England now. England's gonna be it's gonna be in the World Cup also, semi-finals or so. Look at France, look at Belgium, look at all these teams. So it's difficult to say that Messi can go for another trophy. Maybe uh, international wise, maybe the Olympics or something, but World Cup wise, I don't think. I don't think his team's got the quality to go all out for the World Cup. Oh, what a tackle on that. And you hear me, Derek?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Rodri. Thank you very much for that comments that you just left to us about Messi and your thoughts on the Argentinian team. Listen, do you think Sergio Aguero will see another a World Cup? Do you think he's going to be in that World Cup squad? I think it's going to be his last ride as we're heading to the halftime locker room. Do you think Sergio Aguero will see that World Cup, or do you think that the coach of Argentina will cut him out totally?
I think he's gonna be a good reserve for Arturo Martinez, because Lautaro is playing up front with Messi, so it makes sense to have Aguero on the bench because he's one of the best out there. He's been proving himself for how many years in the English Premier League. One of the finest strikers you can get, a guy that you know is gonna finish if it's one-on-one with the keeper. I mean, to have someone like that not on the bench, you are preparing yourself to fail. So if you have someone like that, you know there's quality on the bench. And the same what happened last night. Everyone said and Angel Di Maria is everybody forgot about him, but look what he did for Argentina last night. He's an underrated player, and he managed to score the winning goal. So it just proves to you that these guys that everyone is writing off, they come in big games and they win you the game. They win you points. They win you a trophy.
Yeah, they come good. They come good. Thank you, Roderick, man. As we're just heading into the halftime break, I'm gonna take a break quickly, and we'll see each other as the second half starts. I'm just gonna leave the people with some live commentary from the Super Sports studio.
Yes, sir.
Or you
I'm gonna
can, if
quickly
you,
take.
yeah,
Now I'm quickly gonna take a break. But I will be back for the second half.
cool, man. See you in the second half.
All right.
So,
Get the credit card that rewards you for living well. Travel in style with flight discounts, lounge access, and so much more. Get rewarded on your healthy groceries, personal care items, and Vitality Active gear. Get up to 20% off when you use your Discovery Miles at our great in-store and online partners. Pay less on your credit with interest rates that you control when you manage your money well, and a whole lot more. That's shared value banking. Discovery Bank, the future of banking now. Okay, sure. House, play our song. Connections make home Winati. Bring Winati home this winter with Telkom Home Internet from as little as $3.99 per month. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can tell you. Shuffle's very happy. Not for persons under the age of 80. Enjoy how you can responsibly. Well, at the break, it is England that will be happiest. That's the early opener, ensuring that they've got the upper hand going into the break. And all the questions we asked when it comes to Italy, of course, we're going to break down what it is that we witnessed in that first half. But first things first, obviously, as you take a look at that particular goal.
Hi guys, we'll be right back. I'm leaving you with the live commentary of the football. As we're just taking a halftime break. I'll join you in the halftime. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me how if you've liked the show so far and how you've liked the goal so far and how you've liked all in all.
And let Italy try and break them down, which they're not doing at the moment. I mean, it's a great start from the left hand side. Luke Shaw started it. He's actually ran past Mason Mount there to get in the fast stick. Watch his hand go up here for it. And Trippier, what a ball that is! What a ball! What a finish! Great execution! Great goal!
Fantastic goal indeed. Dwight, first goal for sure for England. The quickest Euro finals goal as well. What a start for the Three Lions.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the Italian won't be too pleased to concede so early, but take nothing away. I think England got out the blocks and really caught the Italians off guard a little bit, and they took full advantage. But since the goal, it's really the Italians has come back into it, and even though they seems to be making inroads, but no end product, and that's something I'm sure Mancini will try to improve going forward.
Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit more about that, Andre. I mean, was it a matter of just a sucker punch, great counter, unexpected? Break it down for us in terms of what went well for England.
I think it's a combination of everything you've just said about him. But have a look at this Luke Shaw here now. Can we acknowledge the masterstroke from Gareth Southgate with the two wing-backs? This is Luke Shaw on the one side. Ball goes across. Trippier sees the space that he's got to run into. You've got both wing-backs going into an offensive area. And of course, Rulani, he's on the end of it. Great from the wing-backs.
Yeah, the quality is what obviously makes the difference. The delivery is very good. The contact with the ball is very good to finish for Luke Shaw. But the detail is within the makeup, the way they build from one side and they then change the point of attack on the isolated side. And we spoke about that side of Emerson and the weakness that they've got in that area. And you can see when Trippier goes there, immediately Mason Mount overloads and creates a 2v1. It's very difficult because Insigne then doesn't track back with Trippier. And Di Lorenzo then follows Harry Kane and Sterling inside because they've been pinned as the centre halves and an extra fullback. So they're really struggling with that ball to the far post. And if they make better decisions, better delivery, they can get a little bit more unless the Italians match the system, because I think that's probably the easiest way for them to get back into this game from a tactical perspective.
I think the beauty of that formation 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 is the wing backs, and so far they're doing that very well because they've got legs. They could be wanted defensively if England were playing a 4 at the back, but this actually suits them very well. And it's not a surprise that they've not conceded anytime they've played in this formation. This is the formation that got them to this point, and we're seeing this tonight. They're looking very solid and resilient at the back.
Yeah, well, after that shocking start for Italy, as the game progressed, Dwight, as you rightfully said, they started to ease into the game and starting to make more and more inroads with the Italians.
Yeah, absolutely. It must be encouraging. After conceding such an early goal within 2 minutes, you're often looking for a response from the Italian, and I think they have gotten one. The only disappointment, they seem to have lots of position in good areas, and we can see Insigne obviously taking on the challenge, and that's probably about the only real good effort on the English goal. But they need to do a bit more. They're definitely making inroads. They're just going to be a little bit more clever with the final ball because they really push England back, and that would be an encouraging thing. They just need some more end product, certainly. But the Italians finishing strong.
Yeah, but Dwight, do you not agree that the defensive shape of England is really frustrating in Italy because it's only allowing them to go sideways and backwards? You know, they're not being able to find any pockets where they can get the attacking midfielders or the strikers in, so they're having to come sideways. And when they do get it wide, they come backwards. They don't put crosses in the box. I haven't seen Italy cross a ball yet, and they're going in good position when they're wide.
And I agree with you, Dylan, 100%. And they need to be more creative in terms of the final turn. As you said, you can see they're having a lot of possession in that final turn. They got to be brave enough. They got to try and commit these English defenders, try to force them into errors. They got to make sure and be a little bit more, like I said, creative in that final turn. That's what lacking from the Italian sort of front three, front four. And certainly give England credit for being defensively minded in that sense. But the Italian will be encouraged. They need to be a little bit more witty with it and creativity.
All right, so I'm sure that both Italy are going to be looking at just capitalizing towards the end of the first half, a sustained time in terms of possession. What are they going to do in the second half? Let's take a look.
Yo, man.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, sir. Nice to meet you too, sir.
Listen, boss. Are you the friend that Roderick invited to the stream?
Correct, sir. Correct. 100%.
Cool, man. Listen, so let me just check your name out quickly. Mr. Brenton Terry. So where are you from, man?
I'm originally from Pietermaritzburg, KwaZulu-Natal.
Yeah.
Now I'm based here in Cape Town, Observatory per se, but I'm a Sea Point, Green Point lighty.
Is it? So you're also a football player?
I'm a football lover, man. I'm a football lover. I wouldn't say player, but yeah. I play football, if that's how we put it.
Yeah. So are you and Roderick in one team or what?
Roderick and I usually do socials together, you know, when I get my free time from work, we play over the weekends and all that stuff, blood.
Okay, cool, man, cool, yeah. Roderick is a Worcester lighty, so he's from my town. I'm from Worcester currently, and he's all the way in Cape Town in the wildlife west on his own, doing his thing, doing his hustle, and I really appreciate it, man, and I really appreciate you joining our show tonight. So how did you come to hear of SoccerKalitzStyle? Or is it the first time that you're joining the show, or have you been following us for a while?
SoccerKalitzStyle. Sorry about that, man. I've seen a few clips. Roderick has been linking me up every time. Catch a few clips here and there when I can. I just have a very, very tight schedule, but shout out to what you guys are doing, man. I really appreciate that. It's good for the culture. I'm a huge fan of things like, you know, your AFTV, your MUTV. This gives a whole different insight, you know, from our perspective or your guys' perspective. So shout out to that. Respect, guys.
Definitely, man. Thank you, Brenton. The reason behind it and the whole vision behind this was that we can do something similar to Manchester TV, to what's his name, that arrogant what's it, Goldbridge, Mark Goldbridge, that
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything except Manchester United. Listen, man, if you come to his show and you're talking nonsense, you're talking whatever team, Arsenal or Liverpool, he just shuts you off. He just shuts your comments off. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to listen to anything. But I appreciate him because that's the way he feels, and he's a Manchester United lover, and he has a fan base. And also AFTV is also one of the shows that I watch. And I think to myself, listen, why not do something for us? Why not do this thing for us as South African people, as a talent community in Cape Town, whatever, man. We biased to anything. We just want to speak football and speak about it the way that we see the game, and not other people overseas see the game, because we have different opinions on how the game should move. And I really appreciate you listening to our shows, looking at some clips, and also seeing the vision that we see, that you don't need to go far to have your voice heard. We have some memberships all over the world, but our main membership subscription base is mostly in South Africa. We have about 56% of our fans in South Africa. Then we have about 6% in the UK. We have 3% in the US. We have in the Philippines, Brazil, Germany, you name it, man. Zambia, Ghana, Kenya. So we all over the show. We all over the show. Much appreciated, and we appreciate you being part of our panel and watching us the final. Welcome to join us later on, because he's currently just doing some stuff. So what's the final so far, and where are you watching the final from? Are you at home?
Yeah, I'm actually watching it from home, man. As you know, lockdown stuff. I wish I could be like at a bar around people and that stuff, but I'm actually watching from home. The final itself, I think it's been a good first half, great first half. I do feel though England have taken their foot off the pedal a bit. With that being said, they're very vulnerable to the counter. On the right-hand side is where the weakest parts of the field is, but we'll see how the game goes on so far. I think it's very balanced. They owe us 2 more goals, both teams at least. Take it down to the wire, but yeah, it's been a good game. I can't complain. Referee is letting it flow as well.
Okay, cool, man. Did you what? Can I just add before I see the guys are coming onto the pitch right now? Listen, man, I'm streaming, so if you are watching from DSTV straight, you're probably going to be a few seconds in front of me. But don't worry, man. Just react the way you need to react. And if you see me smiling 30 seconds later, know that I only saw now what you just saw 30 seconds prior, because Roderick is also a bit in front of me, because if you're streaming via your devices, it takes a bit longer, but it won't be more than 30 seconds. I just wanted to know your views on last night or this morning's final between Brazil and Argentina. Do you think Messi deserved it?
Definitely, 100%. Everybody who made it to the final deserved to win it, but it's a whole different storyline when it comes to Messi, and it changes the whole complexion of the conversation, which is something for another day.
Yeah. No, I really want to know what you say about the conversation. Does that now put Messi with the big boys, or does he still need to prove something to us? Because Copa, what is Copa? What is Copa actually, man? What is it actually? I know
Pogba is a superstar. Let's not make that mistake. Pogba is a superstar. Whether that comes out as to what we see with the France team with United is a whole different story. I don't know if it's the philosophy behind it or the entire English game itself. Maybe it's not for Pogba, but definitely he's a superstar. But with Messi, even without the trophy that he won this morning, he's always been with the big boys. Messi now with this, you can arguably put him in a top 10, top 5 conversation in terms of football gods or football legends and goats and that stuff.
Yeah, listen, man, I tend to agree. Because that was the only thing that we kept on pushing with Messi, and in comparison with Ronaldo, because Ronaldo won a major European competition, which was the Euros, when he knocked out my team in 2000 and was it 2006? No. What was the last Euro? 2008. That France lost to.
Okay.
No. Yeah, France lost to Portugal, and I was really devastated. But if you can see that final, Ronaldo went off and he started to be a coach, actually giving instructions behind the coach's back as to what the players need to do. But it was effective at the end of the day. And I would say that Messi now, he can hang up that thing in his back saying he didn't win any major trophy or didn't bring anything home for Argentina. But I still need to see him in the World Cup. Because I think, to me, he's Messi, he's the Messiah. To me, he's Holy Grail. Him and Ronaldo's Holy Grail is going to be, can they take these talented squads that they have to a World Cup final? Because I can't say Portugal is a small squad, and also Argentina is not a small squad. So can one of them go on and make the World Cup final? That would be the difference. That would make the one better than the other, because currently they are both by me 50-50, man. I can't say who's the greatest between those two guys. In your camp, to be honest, without being biased, who do you go for more, Ronaldo in your team now? If you can only pick one, you're picking Ronaldo, you're picking Messi. Sorry, man.
I would definitely sign Ronaldo.
Okay.
Not to downplay Messi in a way, but for how I personally prefer to play football, I think I would get more out of Ronaldo than what I would get with Messi. I definitely would get a 98% maybe with Messi, but with Ronaldo, I can get that extra 1%. huge aerial threats, free kick, and he's just a leader, like how you just made an example with the Euro 2016 final. Just his pulling power outside of just being on the field. You can see how Portugal maneuvered with him on the sideline, which means that Ronaldo is something he's feared even when he's not on the field. But definitely signed Ronaldo. Messi also classic player, but for my personal preference as a coach, I definitely signed Ronaldo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, point taken. Listen, I'm also in Ronaldo's corner for that same attributes that you just mentioned, and also because he had a blimp over Messi now with winning a major trophy. He had a terrible Euros though for his standards. I usually tell people, they say no, Portugal performed well and all this. Yeah, I say yeah, they performed well, but I rate Ronaldo as to I wanted more from him, and I know he's not a god. I know Messi's not a god. Football is football, but I just thought that Portugal went out a bit too easy, man.
Yeah, true stuff. But then also looking at it, I think too much weighed heavily on his shoulders alone. Also, people forgetting that at this sort of level, playing at the Euros with all these quality players, there's a huge chance for Ronaldo to burn out before the tournament even starts. There's a huge chance for injuries in those sort of circumstances. 36, 37 now. So yeah, I think a lot of players around him as well has also not supported him in a way. Guys like, where was Bruno Fernandes in this tournament? Some people will ask, and all that stuff. But definitely, I wasn't happy with their overall performance. I feel like there's a lot that could have happened in the tournament, but congrats even to the guys that made it to the final. I was having a debate here with one of my homeboys with the route to the final. Some teams supposedly having an easier way to the final, but that's football, my G. That's football, my man.
That's football, man. Me and Roddi just spoke about it in the first half, also saying that England wasn't tested enough. England had a nice ride coming towards this final. Italy had to knock out the likes of Belgium. They also had to knock out another big team. Who did they knock out previously? Coming into this final, the penalty shootout. Spain. They knocked out Spain. Was also a terrible threat in this tournament. And you could say that the Italians played their best football leading up to this final. And England still in second gear. If I could say England is still in second gear. I haven't seen them actually going into third gear. And as we move back to this game now, because we've went off the trail a bit, as we're moving back to this game, the last 20 minutes of this half, the Italians have really started to grow into this game. They started to find their feet. Insigne had two brilliant chances just now, 2 minutes back. He also put another free kick off the pole. Is it looking to you like England is going for the kill, like a Facebook user says in one? If I'm reading something correctly, I think he's going to go out for the second goal in the first 10 minutes of the second half. So we are in that space, but I'm not seeing England near that ball. It's just this number 14, Mr. Chisa of Italy, who's been a real player. What have you made of this tournament? The number 14 of Italy.
Splendid player. Balance out front. Got the speed, nice power. I like his technique. I just feel like at some times he can be a little bit erratic, just like how he started the first half. He was a bit loose, but give him a sniff of spaces, and he's in there. Definitely top class player. One very good for the future, in a say.
Rowan Malcolm Ferris said starting Henderson makes more sense. But Southgate sees everything differently. We had a debate about Henderson and Declan Rice. Do you think he was right to start Declan Rice ahead of Jordan Henderson?
Definitely, 100%. If I'm being truthful from the heart, I don't even think Henderson should have been at the tournament. Coming with an injury, not being sure as to how many games did he actually, or full games did he play before the tournament to actually prove that he's fit? Even when the tournament started, we still have doubts of, will Henderson be the fit Henderson? But definitely, I'm 100% supportive of all the decisions he's made so far in the final. Definitely.
Okay, man. I have two questions to ask you. Which I didn't ask, which I usually ask the people before we do anything further. Which England team do you support? If you support the Premier League, which team do you support? And also, which team do you support internationally?
I'm Arsenal for life. Gunners for
Yeah,
life.
my brother,
Always.
my brother,
Gunners,
my brother,
my
my
brother.
brother, my
Obama
brother.
blood clot young. Me there,
No,
brother. Me there. Always.
I'm happy. I'm happy to have another Arsenal fan. We've been suffering, man. We've been suffering a lot. But it makes my heart happy if I can hear there's still a lot of Arsenal fans who can say it loud and proud on social media in front of anyone or anyone who's listening. The people who's going to be watching the show afterwards. The people who's going to be watching the show in a year's time. They know we all about. On international level, who do you support?
International.
Yeah.
International, South Africa till the death. But outside of that, I'll never have one team that I'm always like, I'm diehard Italy, I'm diehard this, I'm diehard that. It'll always go as to who's playing the football that I like the most at that particular time. But currently, right now, the French are killing it for me.
Cool, man. So me and you were on the same wavelength. Listen, I've been a Gunner since 2004. Just right after the Invincible season. When I got to know about Arsenal, that was just before the 2006 World Cup final, France versus Italy, which is still a final, which is hard for me to swallow. But the first football match which I really watched with intent and that I started to see what football is all about was the 1998 final. I was about 10 years old. The final of Brazil versus France. 98 where Zinedine Zidane got those 2-3 headers in the box and he killed off the Brazilian team. And that was a Brazilian team. That was a Brazilian team, not boys.
Yeah.
We're talking about Romario, we're talking about Roberto, we're talking about Ronaldo, the likes of Taku, the likes of Carlos. That's where the Nielsen came into the fray. I don't know if you know the original the Nielsen, the one that started the step overs.
The Samba card, yeah.
Do you know that the Nielsen? You see that the Nielsen?
My first recollection, like my actual proper recollection of the Brazil team was actually the Nielsen in the 2002 World Cup. I saw him skin England. I saw him skin Germany in the final. Yeah.
Brilliant player. That was the guy that brought in the step overs that everyone is doing right now. He was the master of step overs. That guy would step you over, and if you was watching him, you were drunk. You understand? Oh, the Italian's in the box. Nice chance. He just hits it against Pickford. Brilliant save there by Pickford. Yeah. Like I told you, man, the Italians are really going into this game, and if England is starting to sit back, they're gonna have trouble. But let's head back into memory lane. So 1998, I watched that final, and I never looked back on the France team. The likes of Thierry Henry just came through then, but he wasn't a household name. He was still a boy then. But 2004, I watched Manchester United versus Arsenal, and when Ruud van Nistelrooy, yes, man, that was a killer of a guy. Ruud van Nistelrooy was in the box. He did this. That was the first time I watched Arsenal actually because, in the early 2002, we didn't actually have access to DSTV yet, or Mnet or those sort of stuff. So it only became here from 2004, 2005 actually when it was freely available and we could watch in South Africa because it was only elite people that could watch that because that time if you had able to watch.
You put it in such a bad way, elite people.
Right?
You put it in such a way, elite people.
Elite people, because I'm a true son, my bro. I'm a son of the soil. I'm a scholar. I'm a son of Cape Town, and I just like to keep it real, man. Because that time we couldn't afford it. We were in the hustle. But I went to some friends who were fortunate enough, those elite people that I knew, when I went to go watch people. And then we had Dwight York and Andy Cole running the show for Manchester United at that time. So that was my recollection, and I've been a Gunner ever since, man. Through the suffering, through the Fabregas, through the R7, through the Shamaks, through the other by yours, through the Wegner's. I've been through the next, through the Ozils. Every team, every year, I could name them to you because I'm passionate about football. And also the French team ever since 1998. I think Roderick is back. You can greet each other quickly. Before we head further into the show, you guys can continue quickly. I just want to check on something. Roddy, are you back?
Hello?
Yeah, are you there, man?
I can't hear you guys.
Man.
Can't you hear us?
I can't hear you guys.
But we can hear you loud.
I'm on mute.
Yeah, unmute yourself quickly, boss.
I'm on mute. I'm gonna go out and back in again.
Yeah, please unmute yourself.
I can hear you. I just can't see you.
No, we can hear him loud and clear. Brent is just he can't hear us. I think there's some technical difficulties, and I think he prefers to keep his camera off for this live stream due to some circumstances. So his voice, I hope his voice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just make. Oh man, what is happening here? Let me just make our screens a bit bigger again. We've been setting up such a lot. I don't know if you've actually had time to watch the game. Emerson also had a brilliant chance now that he just went by. So England they are really holding on to that lead, man. Do you think that they can keep it like that, or do you think their talent still has a chance? And what do you think their talent can do now?
I can't hear you, Derek.
Because I haven't had a peek into the game. I haven't had a peek into the second half yet. I'm speaking to you from the device that I'm actually watching. Watching from. But I prefer actually a conversation when it comes to football like this.
Okay.
Can you hear us, Roger?
Sorry, Brent, to cut your voice there. Roddy, can you hear us? I think Roddy's having some difficulties joining us.
He says he can't hear us.
He just sent me a private message. Quickly, Brent. I just want to add on that thing. While I'm typing back to him. You said, what do you think the Italians need to do now to change the dynamic of this game? Brent, are you there? I think Brent is lost. Let me just get Brent back.
Can't hear
Roddy,
you.
are you there? Are you there? We can hear you loud and clear. Roddy? Roddy?
No sound.
Roddy? Oh man, but you still on mute there. You unmuted yourself. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I heard something.
Yeah. Put up your mic. Can you hear us now? Roddy?
I heard something there now. I don't know what it was, but it was a big sound.
Was the ping sound? Where did that guy?
What a save by.
Okay, where did Brent now?
Maybe can you check on your side? Maybe if you switch the muting off there, because I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Let me check something here quickly.
I think I don't know where our other guest just disappeared now. He probably just went off the stream quickly. Brent, if you're back.
Still nothing. I'm gonna go out and back in again.
Okay, boss, no problem. Yeah, guys, so this has been an awesome final. As you see, we had a special guest now, Mr. Brent, joining us. He's also a big Arsenal supporter and also loves the French team very much. We just chatted before he went off due to some technical difficulties. I'm sure he'll be right back. Mr. Wenger also just left us quickly because he had some sound issues, which he needs to quickly sort out. And I think he will be right back with us in this live stream. But nonetheless, this has been a brilliant game to watch. The England team scored it first, and they've kept their shape ever since. The Italian teams, they find it hard to breach them. There's another brilliant chance for England, with John Stones hitting the ball, and the keeper that's going to Juventus or to PSG, Mr. Donnarumma, just made a brilliant save there. Yeah, what more can I say? Luan Malcolm Ferris, if you are there still watching us, still joining us, what is your assessment of the first, say, 25 minutes of the final? Or you're still holding on to that comment of saying it is a great final? It is a great final so far. I think the Italians have really started to grow into this game. And with Luke Shaw and all those people trying to do what they need to do to get England up and to get them pushing forward so that they don't sit back and just, how can you say, defend their lead, because I think that's going to be a very dangerous thing if England is just going to be out there defending their lead, trying for people not to score. I think it's going to be a dangerous game that they are playing. I think they need to push up and get that second goal to kill off the game, like Ruwan said. England need to pull off that goal in the first 10 minutes. It's already been almost 20 minutes in the second half. Yeah, I'm not so sure if that goal is going to come again. Let me just see. I have in the comment section a comment that I just want to open there. Okay, Rwan said, I think Italy stepped up their game in the second half. They know if England score again, it's over. Yeah, I think in the last minutes, Rwan, of the second half, Italy started to step up. That last 15 to 20 minutes, they've really run the show. England hasn't had that much of the ball anymore. Italy is starting to find their runners. The likes of Insigne is starting to grow into the game. Emerson is starting to grow into the game. I don't know when they're going to put on Locatelli. I think Locatelli is already on. That guy Chiza is still a danger. He's still running at Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw can't seem to handle his pace at the moment, which I think that Ashlen can't get a decent stream 2 minutes behind. Doesn't matter, man. Just join me. Ashlen, just join me. Click on the link so you can hook us up. Hook us up. We're just waiting for Roderick also to join us. Click on the link and join me, and we'll take us through the game. We are at 65 minutes now, Ashlen. I'm not sure where you are. I was just commenting on Rwan's post over Italy, and I thought that Italy's been the better team. There's another big chance for Italy. Insigne has also had 2 chances where he threw the ball totally over the bar. Yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. This is #SoccerKalitzStyle. Leave your comment. Tell us where you're watching the game from. Tell us what you think about the final so far. And tell us, do you think that England is going to score second goal? Do you think England is going to hold on to that lead? Or do you think that the Italians is actually going to score and make a game out of this? We have Mr. Roddi Wegner back with us.
Yeah,
I hope the sound issues has been sorted now.
Italy scored. Italy scored.
Yeah, brilliant. Can you hear me? Roddy, can you hear me?
Yes, Italy scored. Italy scored.
Can you hear me now loud and clear, Mr. Roddy?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. This is what I've been watching. Malcolm Ferris, please, let the comments come. I want to know what you think about it. Italy, I told you it's coming. Oh, shoot. Rwanda says, oh, shoot. Oh, really, shoot. Now it's going to be a game. Stone look like he's going to cry now.
Now it's game on. Now we have a final.
Now the fight is actually starting. Listen, ask Brenton where he is now. Is he still joining us or what? You didn't tell me it's a boy from the soil. Another gunner. You know much I love him. Even though we met for the first time, I already love him.
What a goal by Italy. Look at the celebration, eh? The passion.
No, it's brilliant.
I think Pickford should have done better there.
Is it Mr. Bonucci? Mr. Bonucci? Oh.
Yes, sir.
The script has been written. Listen, Roddy. That guy Brenton, is he joining us again or what?
Terry. We call him Terry. I'm not too sure. I can ask him. Let me just check.
Because he just went off his route, man. Could have said goodbye. Tell him we're still waiting for him on the stream. But tell him it looks like this is going to be a 120-minute game. I think this is going down to 120 minutes.
Now let's see.
Italy is really looking to start to look like a threat right now. With Chiesa and Insigne starting to find each other, the runners are starting to find each other. And Italy has been a threat ever since the presumption of the second half, man. On the Rodri, are you there?
Yes, all the English fans are they're
Quiet.
quiet now. They are quiet
Listen,
on my side.
on the balance of things, on my side, on the balance of things, I've been watching this game. On the balance of things, I think Italy deserved that goal. Biased or not biased,
Definitely.
England fan, I think
England,
Italy deserved that goal.
you can see they're cracking under pressure now. The English, they're choking now. That is what happens to England every single time on the bigger stage. They can't keep the pressure off. Like they're always under pressure. I don't know what happened there, but you can see the ball possession. Italy's got 71% ball possession. What is that telling you already? England is not taking the game towards Italy. They are just defending. That's why they must put. That's why they must put Grealish on and have a player that will make a major impact into this game. They're gonna put Saka on.
Roddi, would you care to comment on Ruan's post? Would you care to leave an analysis on Ruan's comment?
Italy have their tails up. England need to make a few subs. Yes, I agree. That's why I say put Saka on, put Grealish on, and put Henderson in there. Henderson is a leader, so I think these guys, they're supposed to that's why I say Henderson would have been a good leader for the squad, and to let these guys have a formation and take control of this game, because now they're just piling up pressure onto themselves. And remember, there is thousands of English fans there now watching this game, so they need to prove to these fans why they came out to watch this game. So
Yeah,
there's
listen,
the opportunity.
Yeah,
There's the
Roddi,
opportunity again.
To put this into perspective, me and you both have been playing football. We've been playing in finals and stuff like that. How do you think it makes a player feel being taken off at the final, like Kieran Trippier now? He's just been substituted for Bukayo Saka. What does that do to a player?
I think it dams your confidence. Unless you're on the winning side of things, then obviously you feel that confidence. You want to uplift your next player, but he's going to be really upset about being substituted because he wasn't competent enough to produce and to give his best performance in a final like this. This is the biggest stage of football, one of the biggest stages. So um, it's not a nice thing being substituted, knowing there's another player in line that also have qualities and stuff, and he's gonna come and replace you. Because as a winner, and to have winner mentality, you need to tell yourself that you are the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, listen, man. But I do think that Trippier has been poor. To be totally honest with you, in comparison with his left back partner in Luke Shaw, he's been terribly poor. What can you say? You see what Saka just did there? He links up with Kane very nicely because Saka is very clever at the give and turn, which Trippier doesn't have. Trippier doesn't have all those skill sets, and Saka can run up and down, and Saka can be an impact player. Just the thing that he brought on Henderson, I think he wants to up the tempo of passing in the midfield because Declan Rice does have a great engine, but Declan Rice doesn't have the technical qualities Henderson has in terms of pace making. You understand what I'm saying? Like a Thiago type of guy. Henderson knows how to make the pace of the passing faster or slower just to take control of the game. I think that's the reason why I put on Henderson right now.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna push up now. I think it's a bit too late.
It's a bit too late, yeah.
I think it's a bit too late to put Henderson. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
What happened? I'm behind. Oh, that ball from Cellini. Signal. Oh. Roderick, what's your minutes now?
That would have been a spectacular. Now it's currently. Mate, I can't see now. Okay. I think I'm probably just 20 seconds ahead of you. I'm by 73.50 now.
Oh, you're 73.50. Okay, now you're about a lot of minutes before me. I see we have another guest trying to join us. Is Mr. Ashlen De Kock. It's Mr. Ashlen De Kock. He's joining the stream.
Good evening, guys.
How are you, man?
I'm good, thanks in yourself, guys. How are you guys doing?
Brilliant, boss. Why are you joining us this time?
Good.
Yo,
Looks like
I was
you know
struggling to watch the game, actually.
I think
Wait.
Ashlen, what is your take? What is your prediction here? Who's gonna win it? I know you're an England fan.
No, Ashlen is off again, Roderick. I think something just happened there in Moscow.
Italy is really playing now, eh?
I think a bomb just landed there in Moscow. Did you hear that sound before Ashlen went off? We need to phone him after this game.
I think Putin were bombing his connection there now.
Yeah, he saw he wanted to something to do with South African guys. Maybe he thinks we are international terrorists or something like that. Listen, man, was it Putin? Was it Putin throwing a bomb there in your network?
Nah, I think I played something.
Look how Italy is playing, guys.
No, Italy is really playing. Italy is really playing. They really do have their tails up now. I would like to hear what the England supporters have to say. Ashlen, thank you for joining us so late, man, on the game. 75 minutes here from our side. But nonetheless, you are here. Let me just give you a louder or a bigger a picture there so people can see your nice hairstyle. I see you have a new hairstyle.
Yeah, nah, just started, you know, we have bossy copper, you know.
Much appreciated. I don't know if you saw the trend back in South Africa. Everyone is going natural now. Everyone is especially the girls. They don't care about any of these European products anymore. They're going back to the natural roots, being Irish sisters, wearing African things, and I just love what's happening here. Roderick, I know you also have a natural beauty there by you. How does she perceive being a natural?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, Derek?
I'm speaking about the natural beauties that we have now here in Africa, because most of the women is going back to the natural roots of Bosikop. And I know you also have
no. I think you must just stick to your roots and embrace it, because you don't have to go all out and get stuff to apply and try and change your looks and stuff. You must just stay natural. That's the best thing ever.
Yeah, man. Listen, that's also what I say to people that I know who's going natural. If you're not comfortable with it, and then you're not gonna rock it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't listen to people and go to other perceptions, trying to look like European people and those sorts of stuff. We're not Europeans. We're Bushmans.
But you know, no. But you know, Derek, everyone is open to their own opinion, you know. Not everyone's gonna agree with what we say or who's gonna say. If everyone is comfortable with however they want to look, then obviously that is their choice. For me, I just take it like, just enjoy what you have and how you look, and you don't have to impress people based on looks. So just be yourself, man. That's how life is. That's how things are outside. So just embrace everything you have around you and yourself.
Most definitely. Ashlen, you joined us late, so you have a lot to say. I want to know what's your take on this game, the first half, how England started this game, and also the way Italy responded.
I don't know. I actually have not watched the first part of the game. I only saw the goal. Like, that was a great ball. But
from a United player, yes.
The Italian side, I think they have to go for it. Like, they can't play defensive football like right now. This is a final, and I think that's what we currently witnessing from the Italians. They more on the ball than England at the moment. Oh my God! Wait, I'm currently watching. It's maybe the 77th minute. Yeah, 77:30.
Yeah, I'm also there. What happened now?
I'm by 78 minute now. 78 minute.
Oh my God, you in the future.
I'm always
know-
ahead
you
of
know-
you guys.
You know,
I've got
always ahead of us.
connections there. I've got connections there by FIFA and UEFA.
I don't know, guys. If you can see it, Ruan said, "Come on, you England." Ashlen, do you have any nice words for Ruan, who's currently sitting there biting his nails? Do you have any words of encouragement for him?
You know, the only words I can say, like people are going to cry tonight. You know, whether it's gonna be
Yes, I
the
agree.
Italians or the English. You know, some tears are going to be shed.
Let me just share with you guys. Let me just share with you guys quickly something that is a fact. England is a team that have never won in penalties, in the biggest stages of football. The biggest stages of football, I can tell you now that when it comes to finals, World Cups, or anything like that, England have not won on the biggest stages of football. So if this goes to penalties, we've all seen Italy also. Oh, they just injured Italy's star player there, Chiesa. He's been running rampant here on the field with the midfielders and the defenders.
Yeah, I saw a heated deck right now. I hope it's nothing serious.
I think he's out. He's crying. I don't know what's going on. His ankle. Oh, that's really a shame.
That doesn't look
That
too
looks
bad,
like
Roddi.
he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out.
Roddi,
You know, when
I
a guy starts,
yeah.
when a guy really starts holding his face, when he's rolling on the ground like that, you must know there's a massive injury or something bad happened. They're showing the goal again, yeah.
I couldn't actually see Rodri. That's a nice goal from Mr. Bonucci. Ne? It's actually Verratti.
Yes, but
Oh no. Then
no,
Bonucci.
it is Bonucci. It is Bonucci.
Yeah.
I
Ashlen, are
couldn't
you
see the
there?
contact. Yeah, I'm here. I couldn't see the contact, like where they made contact for where he got injured. I couldn't see like contact here.
It was Phillips and was it Maguire? Phillips and another defender now. They collided with him there, so they gave him a Conor McGregor there, eh?
Yeah, the same. But what we are seeing, what me and Ashlen also seeing, we couldn't actually see him where his ankle or something aggravated or turned or snapped or something. That it doesn't look that bad from our side but we don't know what happened there.
Guys,
We don't know what
this is called Italian tactics. They are playing for the final whistle, yeah. Time wasting is important because this is a home advantage for England, so they want to cut those minutes quickly. You understand? Go into penalties.
And to tell you the truth, guys, Italy is definitely starting to spoil the English party right now.
Guys,
they want to go all out penalties and take this cup. That is their game plan. They know they have a brilliant goalkeeper as well, Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Give me a minute, guys.
No problem, Ashlen. Do what you gotta do. Rodri.
Yes.
Do you think the Italians should play for? Chiesa is now he's going off, but he's walking it off, so that's a good sign. Eh? If someone is at least walking it off, that's a good sign. So they just sprayed him now with Voltaren spray, killing him off because they can't take him off. They can't take him off. He has been the difference. What I wanted to say is, what do you think the Italians need to go do now? Do they need to stick in there? Do they need to put on more runners, Locatelli, and more guys that
Boletti. They must put in Boletti, put in Locatelli, put maybe a CDM also in there, like take off Jorginho or someone in the midfield. Now definitely they need stronger strikers up front because I think Insigne and Immobile is out of this game. They are not strong enough.
Okay, I tend to agree with you. I think Insigne has quality in his boots, and he can run a whole 90 minutes.
What opportunity there?
For England. Saka. How couldn't Saka bring that ball under control?
That's poor, really.
We have Matt
That was an
Phillips.
opportunity.
That was opportunity. Saka, he shouldn't have thought about bringing it under control. He should have just thought about hitting it straight on the volley first time. But that just shows the lack of confidence the boy currently has. He knows he can create goals, but scoring goals for England has been a problem. Don't you think it's time to put on? Don't you think it's time to put on?
Oh, there's someone who's getting a yellow card. Insigne.
Oh man, some frustration's creeping in right now. Do you think it's time to unleash Jack Grealish? Are you still there, Roderick?
They were supposed to put him on at least for 40 minutes. Let this guy play. Let him show the. I think if this goes into extra time, then Southgate is going to pull that trump card and put Grealish on.
And Foden.
Foden, maybe. He needs someone with quality. So obviously Foden. But if you put Foden on, who are you going to take off? You can't take Mount off. Mount has been having a good game. Who else is there?
Who so far has been ineffective? Who has been ineffective in attack?
Harry Kane, definitely. Harry Kane for me is nowhere to be found in this game. He's not showing the quality. There's nothing coming from Kane at all, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest also, I don't even know if Kane had a shot on goal in this whole game, did he?
Nothing. He's like Olivier Giroud. No goals in the tournament. No shots in the big games. No goals. Nothing. He just win trophies. But De Cesar is going for Benedetto from Juventus. Federico is coming on. Another Juventus player replacing another Juventus player.
These are runners. Ashlen, are you back?
Yeah, sort of. Where are we now? 81.
Yeah.
85.
Are
you 81? We are 85. 5.3.
Okay, wait. Let me get up to speed with you guys.
What? Roderick, Ruan just said yes. Harry is a passenger. Harry is a passenger on the game.
He is. There's no hard labor from the guy. He's not even defending. He's not even going back to defend. He's waiting. Just as you can see, he's just there in the middle. He's just strolling around and waiting like a opportunist.
Yeah, listen, man. American looks like now the player that's down in the dumps that we used to see in Tottenham. There's nothing that he brings to the pitch. I would take him off. I would put Grealish there as a fast nine. I would change my whole tactics currently now because, guys, to be totally honest with you, England hasn't beaten the whole second half.
If you really want pace up front, I would suggest Southgate. At least the least thing he could do is to put Rashford up front there.
I disagree with you guys.
I know Rashford is not a lethal striker, but he's got pace, man. He can take on the defenders, you know.
Understand.
Ashlen, who would you put on right now?
Grealish.
Put my camera on first. I'm not sure who I put on, but definitely not Rashford. Probably Grealish or Sancho, because by the looks of it, though, as you guys are speaking right now, Harry Kane is a passenger. He's not getting service delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no service coming in for him to do something. So you need to put players on who's going to create for him. Especially like Sancho on the right and Grealish on the left, something like that. But someone who's going to create something for him.
Listen, guys. I'm sorry. You can continue. I'm just checking on something quickly. I'll be right back.
But Ashlen, don't you think now? Playing against a team that sets up defensively, there's no way Harry Kane's gonna get delivery from his players because look how deep and how Italy's defending in this game. To be a lone striker and to take on all of those guys, it's impossible. And in the midfield, there is a battle there. You can see how deep Mount is also playing, but oh, what a run by Sterling. Sterling must just dive now for penalty. Ah, it's a corner. Sterling always looks like light. He's light on his feet, and he just the only thing he had to do right now on that run was just to take a small dive, go into Bonucci and let them tackle you. Then it's a penalty.
I think I'm going to see this move now, because I'm like a minute behind you.
Yeah.
He's got the ball. Yeah, he's running like 3 or 4 guys around him. Yeah, it's like 4 guys. Yeah. But I mean that's Sterling for you, you know. Like if a Grealish was in that position, like you would bank on him getting a pass through those guys.
There's gonna be you would either expect a foul or a great pass. One of the
two. Yeah, one of the two. Yeah. The amount of chances Sterling had, like so far in this.
That's crazy. It's really crazy how they lose.
Not World Cup. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. But I mean, he gets the goal, so why not? Why not keep him there?
You know what player surprised me in this English team now? Kevin Phillips. I don't know what to think of him, but I think he's a good player. But you don't see a lot of him during the course of the game, man.
I see what you mean. Sure.
It's like he is there, but he's not really there. He's not
a great tackler, you know. So that's why. That's probably why
he's defensively he's playing well.
But I'm glad Southgate put Henderson on.
That is what I said. That is actually what I suggested in the commentary early on. That I said in a finals like this, now you need someone with experience. Let Henderson start and let Declan Rice come on second half. That would actually work for England, because then you know this guy, he knows the game. He knows how to control that midfield. He knows how to pass. He knows how to defend as well. So it would have been much better to play Henderson first half. Declan Rice is a loose cannon. He is holding the ball up long. He can defend well. He's a big young player, and it would have been perfect for Declan Rice second half. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have gone the other way around. Yeah, I would have started what's his name, Declan Rice and Henderson, and then bring Phillips on second half.
Yes,
but
that would have also worked.
Like that. But you need like Henderson from the start, because he's a winner. You know, he's got Champions League. You know, he's a winner. And he's got this ego of his, you know, where he doesn't want to lose, you know, and he's gonna rub that off on the other players.
You can see who's the guy who screams the most or who shouts the most here in this team. It's Henderson. He's screaming at his fellow players here, like, go to the ball, defend. You can see this guy, man. It's just a typical leader type of thing, you know, like the alpha of the pack. You guys need to listen to what I'm telling you. He's like that type of guy.
No, I agree. Listen, guys. As we're heading into the 6 minutes of extra time, I think it was for that foul on Tisa. We are in extra time now. The Italians are still dominating the thing. As we're heading into as we're finishing up the 90 minutes, because I don't see anyone scoring a goal right now.
Oh, Cellini is just clearing the field. Yeah.
I saw what he did to Saka. He's going to break Saka's leg. Saka should be careful. Saka shouldn't go head to.
That's grandpa. He's full of nonsense, eh?
Yeah, he's gonna kill Saka. Saka should just stay far away. I just want to know. First, I'm going to start with you, Ashlen, and then I'll going to Roderick. Could you guys just tell me your reflections on the Euro so far? I can tell you my reflections. It has been awesome. None of these games have been predictable. Even this final, every game they take us to the wire. The emotions are high in every game. The stakes are high in every game. I've really enjoyed this tournament thoroughly, more than the last couple of few tournaments, because it was a bit predictable as to the teams who's going to be in it. But this one, two dark horses came out of the shadows. The Queen's boys, they got a letter from the Queen this week saying how proud she is of them and all these sorts of stuff. And we had the Pope of the Roman Catholic Church kissing the head or the bald head of Cellini and Bonucci. So how has your reflections been of this whole tournament now so far, Roderick and Ashlen? As we're not going to take a break for the halftime because we're going to do quickly some transfer news discussions. But we will start with you, Ashlen. Your views on the tournament so far.
The quality of football, it's been of high standard. Like even the smaller countries, like the Switzerland, the Belgium. Obviously, Belgium is like a big country, but the Switzerland, Ukraine, like you don't expect them to like come out of their groups into knockout football. You know what I'm saying? So these guys, they've really set the standard like of European football. And as you've just mentioned now, like the games, like you can predict like one of the big teams to win, but then it goes the other way, and you can be like 2-0 ahead, and then I don't know where they get their strength from, but then the teams come back, take it to extra time, and grind it out in extra time to penalties, just to have a chance, at winning the game. So for me, so far, I mean, this is a good stepping stone for guys who want to move to bigger clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just man of match in 2 or 3 games, like you're gonna get a decent deal if you're playing for a small team, or if you're playing in one of these less fortunate countries where we don't really witness, we don't even watch the games, we don't even know who they're playing for. But on this big stage, we can actually see what they're capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I've really enjoyed this tournament. I haven't watched every game, but definitely it's the games that I did watch. They were actually nice games, especially the last one, like Belgium, Belgium and Portugal. That game killed me. Since after that game, I had no motivation to watch the game. But then again, it's football.
Oh my goodness! Sorry, Ashlen. There's just a horrible tackle here from Cellini on Saka, but it's a yellow card. That's supposed to be a red card now.
I told you they want to kill Saka. I told you want to kill Saka.
Grabbing him by the neck. They grabbed him by the neck. That's a red card.
I'm gonna see it now in 30 seconds, maybe.
That's really a red card. How can you do that? If that's in the English Premier League, that's a red card straight up. He just got a yellow card.
That is red.
That's
now.
A yellow, yeah. That's a yellow. It's
no, but it's
not a red.
Normally, that's a goal scoring opportunity because he's not the last defender, but there's no one behind him, obviously. Oh my goodness! I must.
It's a clear red, and he said
it is a red card.
I don't think it's a red.
Sorry to break you, Ashlen, but I'm gonna give my take quickly. I think let's look at the highlight of the tournament, which is obviously for me personally was the Danish squad. After what happened to them, one of their best players, and to surprise everyone to go all out. To go all out to even play the semi-finals, I think. Brilliant from them. There's been a lot of surprises in this tournament as well. The likes of Hungary, or Hunger, what do you call them? I somehow call them Hungary. They were magnificent in the group stages as well, in the group of death. They had a draw against France, and obviously a lot of people expected Portugal to also go all the way, playing semi-finals or finals. And like I said in the beginning, Belgium, obviously I'm a Belgium supporter, but Belgium was that team that can knock these big teams out, and which they did, and they knocked Portugal out of the tournament. I said before the Euro started that everyone needs to look out for Italy, that they will be a dark horse in this tournament. And look where Italy is currently. They're playing finals. England, you expected England to be where they are because we all support the English Premier League. We all know the quality of players that are playing there. And if you look at the squad, it's just stars all over, young, talented players. I expected England to be either semi-finals or finals, but really Italy was for me just the team that really not surprised me, but that I had it in my guts that they will go all the way to the finals. And now they're playing. It's now extra time. It's either them or England winning this Euro. So yeah, this tournament, if I should rate it out of 10, I will say I will give it a 9, because I think there's certain games where there was decisions that were not given to certain teams, which I feel like it killed some of the games, like penalties and those type of stuff. But the consistency of VAR rules and all of those things must be taken in consideration. Yeah, but so far okay. But I must say, if I have to decide between who is the best final between the Copa America and this one, definitely the Copa America. I don't know if you guys were sleeping, but that game last night, I'm still thinking how no one got a red card there, but that was my type of football. It was just all out WWE, and the guys were just going at each other. But yeah, Derek, that's my take on the Euros and what I think about this tournament.
Thanks, man. Ashlen, I know we just got your word there because of that dramatics that Salini did there on Saka. But is there anything else you would like to add before we head into the transfer talks before the second half starts? Because I see the coaches already had the second half talks or the halftime. Is there anything else you would like to add to your experience of the story, of the Watchalongs
Not
and
really.
stuff like that?
I just wanted to ask you guys a question. So based on this, right? I just want to know, like, if does winning the Copa America make you a Ballon d'Or contender? That's all I want to know. Like, because now it's like if
your name is
let's say,
Lionel. If your name is Lionel Messi, yes.
I mean,
I can just tell you, Ashlen, I can just tell you, this is all politics. There is a UEFA panel, a FIFA panel, and then you have a Lionel Messi panel that's sitting also there. So either Lionel Messi panel or a CR7 panel, one of the two.
Like I don't think neither of them deserve to win the Ballon d'Or. Like, I think if England walk away with the cup, then it should be one of them winning the Ballon d'Or, because England, both teams, like UEFA Champions League, that's the biggest competition in the world, right? And two English teams played final, and England winning the Euros. I mean, surely the Ballon d'Or winner must come from those two teams, you know?
Yeah.
Either City or Chelsea. And the winner in the squad as well.
I think N'Golo Kante deserves this Ballon d'Or, to be honest. I'm not being biased now. I'm not being Arsenal fan, but I think what Kante did for Chelsea, definitely he deserves to take the Ballon d'Or.
Who? Kante. Yeah.
Yes.
That was my next question. This game started so fast, there wasn't even time to talk about transfers. Listen, Kante also for me deserves it on merit alone. In terms of his performances through the season, what he has done for Chelsea to make them win that Champions League final, to make them go to the final, and also what he did for France, the ways he makes Pogba look good and all those people look good. It's been a revelation to watch him. We have our friend Brenton back with us. I'm just going to add him to the stream quickly, and then you guys can meet quickly. Ashlen and Brenton.
What up, fam?
Wagwan, King.
Hi, Terry. How's it?
Yeah, bless, brother.
Listen, man, you just left us. We were waiting for you. Where did you go?
Yo, I'm so sorry about that, gents, man. I had to attend to a quick call here with the baby moms. I just had a new kid come through, so I just had to attend to
Wonderful,
that.
wonderful.
Yeah. Thanks, my G.
This is.
Listen, Brenton.
Yes, sir.
Roddy, you wanted to say something?
No, I wanted to ask Terry, what is his take on this game? Especially now, I don't know if you watch second half, but how do you see this game ending?
Based on what's going on right now, I see slip up.
Yeah, England did slip up. Terry, are you there still with us?
I can't hear so lekker.
No, I think Terry just left us. Ashlen, are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I wanted to introduce you guys quickly, but I think Terry just broke off a bit there. Terry, are you there? Terry, come in.
They're putting on Locatelli now. They're putting on Arsenal target on there now.
Locatelli.
Yeah, I hope Terry joins us soon. Guys, in terms of there Terry just left quickly. I think he has some technical difficulties. Sorry there for the viewers. That was Terry.
Look at this beef against Jorginho and Sterling. They're having a little nick with one another there.
Guys, can I be quickly honest with you guys? What my assessment is of this whole thing. If England doesn't win this thing tonight, and players like Saka and Sterling, who's been brilliant through this whole tournament, they are going to be racially abused, man. I think they're going to be the scapegoats, Roderick.
This is one of the big problems in football also, and I don't know for how long it's going to go on. But people are always tend to give blame to certain players based on certain colors. But that is how fans, that's how people are, and not all of them are like that. But there is a certain amount of group of people out there in the world that feels like they need to racially abuse certain players. But I think you can't really say it's certain players. You must actually blame the whole team because you have so much advantage at your disposal, that if you should lose this game, then everyone's just going to say, but that is typical English football. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, my goodness. Sorry. Guys, I'm getting always so excited when England gets into the box because I always have to cut my word there because they always look so dangerous in the box, and when they have to release the ball, then they always fail to cross it. So that's a problem here for England.
Okay, so to get to that question that Derek just asked, I think it's the coach should get the blame. Like we on 94, almost 95 minutes, and the likes of Sterling and Saka, they're still on the pitch. So obviously they're gonna blame those guys. They're not gonna blame the coach because the coach, there's so much on the bench, like so much quality on the bench. Look at what's it? Oh, there's an opportunity. I can just see this opportunity. Like Sterling, for instance, in that moment there, he's not thinking clear what he really wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Whereas
what a shot by
player, a Grealish or Sancho, these guys, they have like radars of how to pass the ball to an opponent or to their own teammate. They have I don't know if they have robot eyes, but they always find the teammates. And then you have the likes of Sterling. He needs like five decent balls to get one ball in. You know what I'm saying? How many times has he run the ball out? In this game already. like
few times already.
You don't get many chances in a game like this, and the coach he's not making those changes, and obviously you're gonna blame the people on the pitch. You're not gonna blame the coach because he's. It's almost like
What a bad pass by Henderson there now. Shame.
It's almost like you see a play you know at the theater.
Nah.
You're not gonna
Guys.
blame the person back door. You're not gonna blame the producer. You're gonna blame the actor. You know, and that's basically what happens to football. Yes.
Sorry, guys. I don't know if it's my connection, man.
Are you back? Can you hear us loud and clear?
Spot on. sir.
Grealish is making his way on now, guys. Grealish is making his way on.
Oh man, I don't know why the coach didn't start this combo with Saka and Grealish. I think that's the most lethal combination.
Brent, Terry, I just want you to meet. You must already know Rodri. I just want you to meet Ashlen De Kock. He's joining us all the way from Moscow in Russia.
My brother.
I just met him tonight on the show, but he's my brother and I love him very much because we speak the same language. He loves my team, I love the team he loves. So that definitely makes us brothers. Listen, guys, who shouted in the background?
That's how me and Terry love one another. Arsenal in and out blood.
Sorry, guys. Could you just turn off your sound? Could you just turn off your sound? I don't know who it is. Someone's sound is very loud in the background.
I don't think it's me.
Okay, I have sound on, but it's very soft. Can you lower the volume there? No, from the TV, cuz.
No, it's good.
Mason
It's good.
Mount is going off. Grealish is on, James.
Was it mine?
Do you think that's a good switch?
Guys, we're having some feedback. We're having some feedback from somewhere. Terry, what are you cutting there? Terry,
my nails.
What are you chopping there?
My nails, blood.
Oh, your nails. Look suspicious, man.
Nah, I wouldn't do that on the show, blood. I wouldn't do that on the show.
Ashlen actually wanted to look into the screen, what he just saw there, because he just saw scissors. You know,
oh, that's a
man, he's a boy from Park, so.
Dive.
Yeah.
Roderick, what's happening?
Saka was supposed to dive there in the box for penalty, man. I sound more like an English supporter now, which I'm not.
So I just took my earphones. Is the sound a bit better, or is it still clear?
We can hear you like 70%.
Is it? Was it better previously when I had the earphones in?
I think so, yes.
I can hear you perfect, both.
Yeah, me too. The sound is good.
I'm actually working from my phone, so that's why the quality is not that good. I can work from the PC, but obviously I don't have a headset, man, and I prefer to have a headset, then it would be better.
Okay. Listen, Ashlen, this is Terry. He's an Arsenal supporter. He's also a French supporter. He's from Maritzburg, currently in Cape Town Observatory, living the life. Him and Roderick, they play social games together. They're both ballers. Terry, are you a computer in the midfield? You seem to me like a midfield player.
Terry is an all-over captain.
like how he's saying, Machi, like I'm very much your utility forward, but I play most out through the wing behind the striker.
Yep.
So basically number 10.
Sometimes Terry leave the guys. Sometimes Terry leave the guys counting his heels on the pitch, eh?
He's a Ashlen. So I heard from a little birdie who works very closely to me that you also a football player of for March. So where did you play and what team did you play? He spoke about the Sunday League. Then Paul, But tell us a bit more about your football experience, man.
Yo, bro, I started playing football very late. Like competitive football very late, I used to play rugby and cricket, and those were the games. But yeah, I used to play football with buddies and then Sunday league.
Aslan,
I played for Blackman United, which is like in Paul Amstelov area, and we played in the Mayoral Cup, and then we had Mayoral Cup was on Saturdays, and then we played like Sunday leagues as well. So yeah, I basically
Aslan,
played on the back, like right back or right wing.
Aslan,
Or
I just wanted to come in and say, you know what? Once you played rugby before, it makes you like a definite defender like me, because I also played rugby and I'm also in my defending position. So that means we like to tackle guys.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I played rugby, man. I'm a forward.
Now you were a fly off. That's why you were a winger.
No, you're
Yeah.
supposed to be
You were a
the
winger,
best, man.
definitely.
What? Wait.
Who, me?
I know the forwards. They are really bouncy, and there are guys that
No. I played
What a chance there
backline
by
rugby.
Italy.
I played
What a
backline
chance there by
rugby, but
Italy.
football, I'm a forward, most.
Yeah,
I played fly off and fullback.
Yo, a bowler. He was a bowler. Yeah. So yeah, I played for Blackman United, and we played in the Mayoral Cup, and we played like competitive games. We played in Bukweni, we played on Forestry, well not Forestry, what's it, Boilo. We played night games. Like I used to like the night games because sometimes you play in the
I
rain.
also like night.
in the light.
I also like night games.
And you just wouldn't get tired. You can't get tired of playing football, especially at night, and when it's raining. But I didn't like playing
Cold
in
night at
Bukweni
Stoke.
on
A cold
on
night at
warm
Stoke.
nights. Wait. So I didn't like playing on Bukweni Stadium at night because, like, the mosquitoes, they're so big, bro. Like these big flies there because of the lights at night.
Yeah.
So you see those big flies, bro. And playing during the day, at 30 degrees, 29, 28 degrees during the day on a summer day, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, it was nice, bro. And then after that, we just played like friends, practice on a Monday and a Wednesday, just to keep fit, just to kick some ball. It's important to kick some ball.
Yeah, no, listen, man. It's important for me to have football lovers on the show, but I also want football lovers that do have a bit of experience about football, so they know what the players feel like. They know the emotions going through a player's mind, especially coming to finals, and especially what it takes to win a final. So, Terry, to bring you into the conversation, what would you do
Terry,
to
can I
change this
give my
game now?
personal opinion on football players? Quickly.
Yeah.
I think you can only call yourself, or you can only say you are a football player. And this goes to, I can't judge based on, I'm not saying now on this group, my perception of playing football or being a football lover is when you played barefoot in the street football with a tennis ball at a young age, knowing what street football is and all of that, because this is basically what inspired me to become a football lover. I think everyone's got a different perspective how they became football fans or football lovers or so. But the way I grew up, playing in the street football, I think we're all familiar with that. That is where it all started. You know that the Ikasi style. Street football, you play until the light switches on at night. Then it's full time now. It's time to go. And that is basically where my love for football started. And I grew playing for academy teams, for View of Hope and those type of teams. And then I actually, I must say it's bad from me, but I retired at a young age playing for club, because I had to pursue my goals outside football, man. I had to focus on my career that time. So that is the main reason why I stopped playing football. But I start, like they say, red wine is the best when it stands a long time, when it matures a lot. So I'm like red wine. I'm just getting better and better at this age, you know. And yeah, I can still do it. I believe I can still do it. And one should just never give up playing football, man. It's just a sport that you love and that you don't ever want to stop playing, even when you're 80 years old.
Yeah. Listen, Rodri, I think we're getting some feedback on both sides. I'm not sure if it's in the connection front or whatever front it is, but I think the feedback is coming from your side. Could you quickly just put your mic on mute for a second?
It's not on mute. It is on.
No, I said, could you quickly just put your mic on mute?
Okay.
You still hear that feedback, ne? Terry, can you still hear that feedback?
No, I'm good. I can hear you guys crystal.
Okay, so you don't get the feedback.
Nah, nothing.
Echo of a sound. Okay, guys. Guys, you can switch on your mics. You can switch on your mic.
Lynn, I have a question for you. One last question. If you play football or rugby in Paarl, Wellington, how do you survive it after a day of 45 degrees? I know it's extremely hot there on that side.
Who is that for? For me?
Yes.
You just need to stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? You need to have.
Like, how do you guys manage?
It's difficult to say, especially like if you playing Boilo, it's fine. Boilo is still fine, like you playing next to the river, but still on a hot day, like you need your water. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you play matches at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's when the sun is at its hottest. You know, not at 12. In Paarl, the sun is at its hottest at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So you just have to like drink a lot of water. You know, just stay hydrated. That's how you get through the game, you know.
I see England wants to pull the cat out of the hat here. They want to throw in Rashford. Could Rashford be the winner here for this game?
Terry, please come into this conversation. If you were the English coach, what would you do right now to change the dynamic of this game?
Hey, I've been thinking of that. Looking at the game currently right now, I think it's now more or less out of his hands. There's nothing he can coach now. There's nothing he can say. There's nothing he can direct these guys to do. It's now in the will of the players. I don't know if you guys watch NBA or basketball much.
I do watch NBA. I'm a big fan.
Sometimes you'll see these guys are in a lead of like 15, 20 points and it's the second quarter. And as an outside person looking in, you'll think, how can this team now then lose this whole lead? Only to find out that momentum switches from time to time. I don't think there's anything else he can do. It's just a throw of the dice now. Extra time is almost like how golden goal used to be. You guys remember golden goal?
Yes. Yes, I miss the golden goal rule actually.
I'll go back to that point of the golden goal rule, but just to say on this one here, it's a throw of the dice now, just to cap that one off.
Italy's having a free kick, James.
And then like with that golden goal rule, not to run away also too much from the game itself, but the golden goal rule itself pretty much is unfair in a way. In a way.
Can Italy sink England here with this free kick?
We're watching the free kick. We currently watch the free kick.
Benedici. Is he gonna go for goal or is he gonna pass?
At least if it's not Insigne, because Insigne has been terrible. Over.
I wouldn't
Jorginho is firing up Pickford there.
Would you pass from here?
No, I would go for it. definitely I would go for it. This is not a pass, right? This is a free kick.
I'll definitely go for it here. There's no use in putting the ball on the penalty spot here.
Yeah.
No.
And you see
And
with
he
that
does
save
not.
that
Pickford spills it. But he retrieves it.
and that's one of my issues with Pickford. That is really one of my issues with Pickford. Like I get a lot of people think he's the better goalkeeper. I think if I was England coach, I would have had Nick Pope.
Oh,
Nick Pope
England
of
just had
Burnley.
a chance now to score.
Yo, how far ahead are you in this one?
Yo,
I'm
he's
like,
very.
I'm probably a minute ahead of you guys, or 2 minutes.
Because
No,
I think okay.
No, I don't think. I think it's about 30 seconds to 40 seconds. Terry, you said you would have.
Italy's got a chance. Oh, offside
Terry,
there
you said
for
you would.
Italy.
Yeah, you were
Terry,
saying,
you
Machi.
would have started with Pope on this game.
Yeah, in this game and just in general, I would have Nick Pope as my goalkeeper. But just off of conversation with a lot of people and guys that watch the Premier League, people then say he has a better defense with him at Burnley. But I mean, as a keeper, what are we judging you on in this day and age? Is it not the clean sheets and stuff? But I like Pickford. He just has that odd mistake that happens once too many times
Yeah.
or once too often.
And he's got that tackle. He's got that tackle in him that can ruin guys' careers as well, like Van Dijk's tackle.
Yeah, guys, do you think Kane still deserves to be on the pitch?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You think so? Why?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's keeping things together for the team. Definitely. His role has been immense. For a guy that plays he's the number 9 of the team. 108 minutes with the role that he's playing ever since he's been coached by Mourinho. I'll drag him a bit into the conversation, but I'll give him his props. I think this is the best sort of Harry Kane available.
Okay.
But look, everyone expects a lot from Harry Kane going into games like this, you know. That's why we discussed early on, and Ashlen said something important. He doesn't get deliveries from the other players. There's no player in the English squad that can deliver like you would see in the league where Son and what's his name? Holberg and those guys. He feeds off from those guys, you know.
Yeah.
And Son is the guy that makes the runs and he passes to Kane, and Kane knows how to score. He knows where the net is, you know.
Yeah, Ashlen, just to bring you. Sorry, my guy. I just want to bring Ashlen to the conversation. Do you think Ashlen and Terry, to give you that question, do you think they are missing the set piece ability of Trent Alexander-Arnold right now?
Calvert-Lewin.
Maybe not set piece deliveries, but just that ball's coming in from the right. You know when Trent is on the ball on the right hand side, he's gonna cross it, and Harry Kane knows that he's gonna receive quality balls from the right hand side, and that's something we haven't seen from England actually. Like we haven't seen a lot of balls go in from the right or from the left. You know what I'm saying? We see Saka get the ball. We see Saka try to go around someone. We see Saka lose the ball 5-10 times a game. The same with what's his guy's name? Sterling. So I think they are more like they're not wingers, because the winger's duty is to create for the striker. You know what I'm saying? To put balls across the face of that 6-box area. And I think like if I don't know, you guys already said it. There's nothing the coach can do at the moment. All he can do is like put players on, and hopefully those players will come up with the goods and create something. I think that's been
England's tournament so far. I don't think that this coach did something. I don't think he did anything special. Like, he's got all the players, and he puts those players on, tells them what to do, and they do it on the pitch. That's the thing. Like, they are quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, this team is in the final because they are good enough. These players are good enough. If you look at England versus Italy, right, man for man, the English, they probably above their,
someone is gonna get a red card
above their opponents, basically, player for player. That's what I think, and that's been the way, or that's how it's been for like the entire tournament. So no surprise that England is in the final. It's just that there's nothing extra. They're not winning 4-5-0. They're winning 1-2, 2-1.
Ow.
Yeah, sorry, go on, man.
Oh, they just stepped on Grealish's on his leg, on his calf.
I saw that.
We're reacting on the terrible tackle of Grealish right now. It was a terrible clash, but I think both of them would be fine. Terry, what is your thoughts on Alexander Arnold?
I think he's a great player, definitely a great player. But for the England setup, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if there's like a set structure that's there to accommodate how Trent actually plays. I think he's great going forward. He's top class, possibly the best right back on the planet going forward. But can Trent Alexander-Arnold give you what Kyle Walker gives you at right back? Can he give you what Kieran Trippier gives you at right back? Those guys are actual solid defenders before moving forward. I think his creativity would be good. I think his creativity would be good in the box, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is a back four type of guy. I see England working more with the back three type of setup, with guys that have more defensive structure as defenders, not taking away anything from Trent himself. But I don't think any other player in the tournament who was set to face England would have wanted to face anyone besides Trent if Trent was on the field.
Rodri, I'm still here. Rodri?
I'm still here, so I'm listening.
Listen, man, I just wanted to know, seeing we are really heading 5 minutes from the penalty shootout. I would like to know each of your thoughts on if it were to go to penalty shootouts, who do you think is going to win, and who do you think should of the players on the pitch be shooting those penalties? I can start with you, Rodri, going Austin, and then Terry.
To be honest, I don't know all of the Italian names, but I can tell you who's going to step up. I know Bonucci is going to step up. Chiellini is going to step up because they come. Jorginho, obviously. Perhaps Locatelli. Also very composed. And Bernardeschi.
Do I switch off my cam, yeah?
Yes. Please switch off your cam, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm also, yes.
So, Bernardeschi, I think. There's a handball. Oh no, not a handball. For England, I think the normal penalty takers, Harry Kane, obviously. Who else is there? Henderson. I can't think of. Sterling is obviously going to take a kick as well. Who else is on the pitch? Grealish is there. He's also going to take a penalty. Harry Maguire can take a good penalty as well. Phillips. It depends how many penalties. Who's gonna fight? But I think Italy is gonna take this one. The penalties.
I think Italy is gonna.
Hey.
There's 5 penalties, my man.
I know there's 5, but I think both are going to have good penalty takers the first 5.
I think we're not paying enough attention to the guys that have the most responsibility, or rather the biggest responsibility in that case scenario, which are the goalkeepers, man.
Yeah, but that's why I say Donna is going to be the guy who can win this for Italy, because he's got a reputation of saving penalties as well, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So that could be the difference. That could possibly be the difference in penalties, because I know Italy is not known to fail in penalties, and England, as we all know, like I said earlier on, has got a bad history of taking penalties, even from the golden generation, you know.
They're all making now penalty subs. I mean, what can a player do in 3 minutes now? This is definitely a penalty sub.
I think what Southgate is supposed to do, he's supposed to put Rashford on at least, because I would take
Sterling. Rashford is coming on now.
I would take Sterling off and put Rashford on, because Sterling is not one of those. I mean, why are you bringing on Sancho and Sterling, Sancho and Rashford on for 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes? I mean, that's a slap in the face.
For penalties.
Like it's been 110 plus minutes of football. You can't say that they I mean, why now?
I think it shows or it says a lot about also the lack of leadership that's in that English team as well. There's a lot of guys, I believe, that should already be stepping up. They shouldn't be a sub for, penalty takers.
But look at the Italian squad, guys. All of them are penalty takers. From defender straight up to the striker. All of them can take good penalties.
Yeah, and they have leaders in the team. That's one thing. In the English team, again, I'm alluding to the substitutions that are being made, which are the two. What are these guys going to do now? It's 1 minute, they're still not on the field. They're probably going to take the set piece and then only make the sub. So there's guys like how the guys you were counting, Harry Maguire, Harry Kane, Jordan Henderson, those are the guys that should be stepping up to the plate. But with football, sometimes it's different. I had a coach that used to say, okay, captain, definitely taking a penalty. And then, guys, it's all up to whoever's feeling it on the day, whoever's confident to step up to it, step up to it. Maybe Saka can take a penalty, who knows?
Listen, guys, just to add to that, I'm a terrible penalty taker. I tend to score those more easier from open play. But when it comes to penalties,
wait. Derek, can I say something? Why are they taking Jordan Henderson off?
I don't know.
It goes back to the fitness factor.
I think
Henderson
smoked something. I think Southgate went to smoke something.
This is how you lose a final. This is how you lose a final.
This is exactly how you lose a final.
Did they not just put Jordan Henderson on 15 minutes ago?
But that's what they did with Grealish also the last game against Denmark.
And Henderson can take penalties as well, right? He's a great penalty taker.
Yeah, and the question is he fit? Like how are we?
Look, Rashford is playing as a right back, guys. Have you seen this?
Yeah, he's probably a wing back. I understand what they're doing, but is Henderson fit? Why was he in the squad for the tournaments in the first place? I'm sure there was other guys that could have went.
Yeah.
I think Southgate's policies, he just wants to give everyone some minutes, maybe.
No.
Don't give Henderson minutes if he's not fit. Don't play someone if they're not fit.
I don't think I think he's fit enough to play like a half an hour, and it hasn't even been a half an hour yet.
Yeah.
So
look at Cellini, look at Bonucci. These guys are tanks. They're playing all out, and they over almost 40 years old.
And listen, they are going into their territory right now, penalty territory. There, where they are beasts. Have you seen the size of Donnarumma? He's about twice the size of Pickford.
True, 100%.
That's a
But
monster of a goalkeeper.
But remember, the player also looking at the kicker of the penalty or the penalty taker. You know how close that penalty taker looks when you're a goalkeeper. He looks like he's standing right there on the 6 yard.
Terry, the same just to add. That's why I said I'm terrible at taking penalties. Once I stand in front of the penalty spot, the goalkeeper looks like a giant. It doesn't look like he can shoot everything past him. So I'm not a fan of penalties.
Right. And what position you play, Machi?
Man, listen, when I was younger, you can ask Roddi. I used to run up and down. Me and him used to run on the wing, right wing or left wing. And since I've grown a bit older, I've started to go into midfield, trying to link attack and defense. So the role that I'm currently performing is more like a type of box to box, if I could say it like that. But I also try to pick the pass through to the guys. But I still have a turn of pace. I'm a bit older now, but I can still run with the ball if needed.
Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. What do you guys think of this Italy dude, Locatelli?
Oh man, if I could also,
I rate him highly.
Yeah, there's been links with Arsenal. Arsenal trying to make a bid for him. To tell the truth, I haven't seen enough of him to make an assessment. But if Rodri says he rates him highly, I would go with my brother's decision because he also wants one of the best for Arsenal Football Club. But as for me, Terry, at this point of view, I can't say too much about him. Could you perhaps elaborate a bit about him? What you think, how he would fit into the Arsenal team?
How you could?
Guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I saw the owner of, I think, of PSG or Man City next to David Beckham. I don't know, maybe he's also scouting. He's also maybe scouting who he's gonna buy for this transfer window.
Guys, everyone is there. There's Prince William, the Queen is there, the Pope is there, the Italian mob is there, the England mob is there.
I think the City CEO, the what do you call it? This Arab guy, he can probably buy both teams for City.
Guys, Kerry, Ashlen, and Rodri, you know what I'm very happy about now? Because it's the roll of the dice now. It's the roll of the dice. Penalties is the roll of the dice. There's no more England power trying to bribe the referees. There's no more Queen trying to bribe the referees with a lot of gold or giving him a piece of England. Nothing like that. It's just, is it coming home or is it going back to Rome? What do you say? To me, it's going back to Rome at this point.
It's going to Rome, Vince. That's all I know.
The script is written.
It depends on the keepers.
The script is written. The script was written since 2018. It's coming home.
Yeah.
It's coming home.
What does this mean? It's coming home. Apparently, there's been a lot of trend in the social media. Ashlen, if you're still there, there's been a lot of talk in the social media about just bringing it home, sort of things. Now they say it's a type of English thing that England wants to bring football home because they started it. Do you also interpret it like that? Just bring it home thing.
I mean, I watched the interview, like, when was it? Yesterday or the day before? Earlier on about Southgate saying like it's more like mocking them, you know. Bringing it home means like they're mocking each other, they're mocking themselves.
England won the toss there.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what like. I'm not English, of course, so I can't like give my full opinion about this. So, opinion on the whole matter. So, I'm not sure, guys.
I think
That's not
I
a
think
question for me.
I think the bring it home or it's coming home sort of statement branches from, yeah, there's a little bit of truth to England being the people that invented or sort of started football, but I think it's also mainly because they're the people that branched it out to the rest of the world. They popularized the sport, they made it bigger, and so I mean, it has to come back home in a way. I didn't want it to be this way, but I'd be happy if they do. I think they deserve it, they need it.
Okay, good. Roderick, if you're still there, are you going to be a fortune teller or are you going to wait until we also see the penalty today?
Guys, my personal belief, I know England obviously deserves it much more than Italy to win this Euros, but
why?
I'm just gonna give one word and I'm gonna say Jorginho is gonna do a Bruno on England. Just watch it.
Hey, you know he's
Jorginho
missed
is
one
gonna
of
do
those,
a
huh?
Bruno against England, and that is where the game is gonna be set.
Hey, you just mustn't miss with that technique, Machi.
He was taking it comfortably against who did they play in the semis? Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
So Jorginho is gonna you guys gonna see it's either Jorginho or Cellini or Bonucci who's gonna take that last penalty. One of the three.
Guys,
you see,
I think
Italy is stepping up first, gents. Italy is stepping up first.
yeah, hey, because you're ahead, Roger. Okay, let us see this thing, Machi.
He's taking it and he
Don't.
scores.
You see, now I
we are
have
still, Roderick, we are still in the World Cup, man. Let's not, we are still walking up. We are still walking
so I
up.
must celebrate on my own, yeah. Who's gonna win and who's gonna lose? Okay, I'm gonna just be quiet then. I can just tell you, Harry Kane is gonna step up first for England.
Okay, cool. Because we still have to watch the Italian penalty now.
Yo, my stream is failing me.
We're so behind. We are so behind.
Harry Kane. Harry Kane. I can't tell you what happened there.
I'm still watching the replay of the penalty.
Yeah, the first one.
I'm not even at the replay it.
Guys, let me give you some future news here, man. You guys are so behind.
Nah, let us see this thing, blood.
Am I spoiling it now to you guys?
Hey, don't spoil it, blood.
There was a good penalty by what's his
I'll just be quiet. There's all penalties.
You see, now I see Kane.
Yeah.
Kane scoring. Yeah, Roderick, I think it's 3 against 1. It's 3 against 1. So we need this thing for us, man.
Nah, Roderick is this quiet. He knows his prediction is going.
Someone is
Great
in
penalty
trouble.
by Kane. Great penalty
Someone
by
is
Kane.
in trouble.
Good. Keep the suspense. Keep the suspense there, man.
Someone is in trouble, yeah.
Let's see who's in trouble. Because we are watching the second penalty.
Hey! Oh my gosh! Hey!
Someone is in trouble.
Hey!
Whoa! Pickford!
Yeah, this guy didn't look confident, eh? Just the way the camera, maybe it was the camera angle, but he didn't look comfortable.
I could have saved that one. He told me where he was going. We have Mr. Harry Maguire stepping up now. We have Mr. Slabhead. He's stepping up. The suspense is high. Harry Maguire is looking at the keeper. Even Donnarumma.
Harry Maguire.
Bonucci is stepping up. Bonucci is stepping up.
He took that penalty like a defender, Machi. He took it like a defender. Lace in.
Let me see. Let me see him taking the penalty. Let's wait.
Bonucci.
Yeah. Good news.
Damn. I think it's the guys with the most confidence they are taking the penalty.
Rashford is gonna step up now, gents.
I don't think he's gonna miss it.
I think
Rashford is stepping up.
Rashford is gonna miss.
The defender.
He takes penalties the same way Kane takes his penalties. Like they have the same technique. I don't think he's gonna miss.
Our rate is gonna put it somewhere. He's gonna skyrocket it.
Rashford. Oh! Almost. Sorry, United fans. Sorry, United fans. I have to let that out.
He missed it.
He hit the pole. He hit the pole.
I told you that nonsense is gonna miss. I told you that nonsense is gonna miss.
Guys, I feel sorry for him because I know there's gonna be a lot of abuse. There's gonna be a lot of abuse.
There should be abuse. The manager should get the abuse, man. Because you can't put him on for 2 minutes only to take a penalty. You need to grow into a game.
No,
dude.
Step up. Look at it. Step up.
Leave it.
It's the same way. Kane takes his penalties.
Run up. Everything is wrong.
It was weak, Terry. Weak.
Why would you stand like this for a penalty?
Like a little boy. He's gonna get abused. My man. Social media after this. I knew he was gonna miss. I knew it.
This dude looks overconfident.
No, it's lack of confidence. That's what it is. It's the lack of confidence a manager gave you, like throughout the tournament. This guy didn't play, and you expect him to score in a final. What do you mean?
Rodri, who steps up next for England?
Oh!
Roddi, who steps up next?
There's more O's.
Okay. Bring it home. He's going to Rome.
Jadon Sancho.
Guys. No, he can't kick penalties. This boy has never kicked a penalty in his life. I can assure you he's going to miss this one.
What do you mean he's never kicked a penalty?
No, he's weak.
Yeah.
He's weak. This is a weak boy.
Oh, it's going to fucking Rome. Oh,
what did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? Jorginho is gonna do a penalty.
I told you.
Nah, it's not going home.
I told you guys.
No, we're fine.
England are chokers.
Yo, Jorginho, Machi.
Why are you angry? Zonga.
Terry, are you there? Terry?
Oh, they saved him.
Jorginho.
I told you,
they
Rodri.
saved him.
I told you, Rodri.
They saved him.
Yo, this goalkeeper is good, eh? The Italian guy.
It almost went in.
I told you, Rodri.
I think he hesitated with that jump.
Who's taking the last one for England?
Jorginho was supposed to win it for Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, Saka is stepping up. Saka.
Oh.
Saka is stepping up then.
I don't have confidence in Saka. I don't have confidence in Saka.
I have confidence in the boy, Machi. I have confidence in the boy.
Oh my goodness, guys.
What?
Yes.
Saka.
It is what it
Oh
is.
my goodness.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Saka just failed.
Rodri, if Italy wins it, you can shout as loud as you want. We won't.
Italy
We
won.
won't
Italy
worry.
won. Saka failed. Saka failed. He's in tears.
And Italy?
Italy won.
Is it done? Is it done?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gone.
Brilliant. 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 Brilliant.
No, my customers are gonna be
Kerry.
angry tomorrow at work, Machi.
Kerry.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of abuse. Oh, those black players at England.
Look at Bonucci.
They're going to abuse Saka right now. I can assure you. They're going to abuse those guys. Guys, I knew
that would be very unfair. That would be very unfair. That would show, like how I was saying, Saka shouldn't have been taking that penalty. Rashford, Sancho, where's the leaders? Where are the leaders?
You take Jordan Henderson off. You take a cool head off.
Where's Kyle Walker? All those guys.
I would have taken off Phillips and left Jordan Henderson on the pitch because you know Jordan Henderson is gonna put in. He's gonna put
He's a
it in the net.
penalty taker. Out, dude. I would have even taken the keeper off.
Yeah, that's a bit too far.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, guys. Just to cap it all off. We knew it was going to happen. If England doesn't bring it home, there's going to be a lot of tears at home. We knew that the Italian team, when we were going to penalties, they're going to make it. We called it because the lack of experience. What I want to tell you guys is thank you very much for joining me in this final. It's been a pleasure, Kenny, meeting you. Ashlen, thank you for being consistent in joining us. Rodri, thank you very much for all your insights and for also offering up your time to join us on this live stream, guys. It's been fun. Tomorrow we'll do a catch-up show. Me and Rodri, just regarding transfers, and I'm also going to do a show with another England supporter, Mr. Tom Phoebe, who was very confident for this game. Tomorrow, our conversation is going to be a bit different. He joins us from Kent, England. Roderick, I'm going to send you an inbox just as for our time, and we're going to discuss the final. Do some transfer talks. Terry, you're available, man. I will send you every time the link. You can just hook me up on Facebook, SoccerKalitzStyle, or Rodri can give you my personal details. Then you can join us anytime. Ashlen, as always, very much. Guys, from your side, and to the guys who watch with us the game, to one house. Is there any of Thomas that you'd like to bring to England supporters before we log off?
Yeah.
Hey, that wasn't a bad penalty by Saka, Keeper just guessed right.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But not to run away, man. Been a great tournament. Just a sad ending, even for myself. I actually thought England was going to clinch it, but again, roll of the dice.
I just want to say something that I said that I mentioned like maybe a week or two ago is Southgate, he had all the guns, he had all the equipment, and he decided to play it safe. He decided to play like the nice guy, not shooting the targets he was supposed to hit with the equipment he had. So I mean, it came down to bite him at the end of the day, playing safe, and then later on, now you want to use your machine guns you have. Like, why not use it, at the beginning of the game? Just kill it off, and now you can play safe. So he decided to play the other way around, and that came back to bite him. I mean, I'm an England supporter deep down. I support England deep down. I've always supported England. But in this tournament, I just came in as like, I don't trust you guys. You guys are gonna disappoint me, and I already prepared for this disappointment at the beginning of the tournament. So I don't feel that bad, even though I'm an England supporter. I even went with Portugal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my input.
Yeah, Roderick, anything from you before we end off?
No, I just wanted to say. Sorry, guys, my phone is being bombed here by all of these guys from England and Italy and so. But it has been a brilliant game of football, brilliant competition, and I could see this penalties happening and the way it did, and I knew exactly that Italy definitely is gonna win this. In terms of penalty, I predicted that the goalkeeper is gonna make the difference, and that is what happened. And it has been a look. Southgate, you can blame him how whatsoever, but I think in this game he made a lot of mistakes. The players he put on, who he selected to start until the end, also that also didn't make sense to take off those players, especially for penalties. I could just see failure the moment he put on. Not that I disliked the players he put on, but I knew those are not the guys you must send up for penalties, man. You need composure. You need guys who really can go up there and they don't hear any fans around them. They just have their own mind and just have their own set of mind where they're gonna place the ball. And you could see these young boys. They've never been in a big final like this. Maybe Champions League or so, but this is one of the biggest stages. This is for your country. Your whole country is behind you. So you need to step up and do the right thing and score a penalty. And that was too much pressure for them. So that cost them the whole game, and it's really upset now to lose at home. They won't forget this one. This one is gonna hurt for a long time until next year when they play World Cup again.
No,
Unfortunately for England.
It's gonna bite them, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to read a comment here somewhere before you guys leave. They say, how do you bring players on just to take penalties? Southgate and Ole, they in the same WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, guys. Just my last 5 cents. Just like my first 5 cents. Before this final started, I told my fellow colleagues and also football lovers and guys who watch football. I told them, listen, guys, I've been watching football a while. And I've been playing football a while. And in terms of you, or in order for you to win a final of a big competition, you must have already won the final. You understand what I'm saying, Kerry? Ashlen, Roddi, you understand what I'm saying? It's easier for you to win a final. Won a final. You guys know this. All ballers, they have played ball. No one expects to be in the final. No one expects when it comes to playing in the final. And in the final, there's nothing about blaming your friend or blaming your partner or blaming the guy not playing good. You need to step up. You need to take ownership. You need to do your basics good. And this is a final. Italians have won finals in the past. So Mancini has won final. The team of him has won finals. The Italians, they know what glory tastes like. England doesn't. And the same with Manchester City. That's why Pep, he can't get over that hurdle because he doesn't have what it takes. That Manchester City has no experience of winning finals except for him. And he tried his best, but Thomas Tuchel did one over him. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope this will be the last show. Football wasn't coming home. Football went to Rome. And that's how it is. Roderick, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm still here.
I'm going to look off now. You guys are more than welcome on SoccerKalitzStyle, whatever you need to do because I need to go to sleep. I need to wake up for work tomorrow morning. But it's been a pleasure, Terry. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure meeting you, my man. I hope it won't be the last time we see you on the show. Ashlen, to you. It's been a pleasure. I know you have to go to school tomorrow to teach the kids. I'm feed them some stuff on the SoccerKalitzStyle Facebook group just to rub it in a bit more for the English fans. But that's me. #SoccerKalitzStyle signing out, guys.
Thank you. Cheers, Derek.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, boys.